drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go.
I forgot to have my camera on me.
Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Carol, keep him in check, along with John Wick.
And you gotta go on here. There's a lot of work you gotta do.
Mr. Nice Guy, looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evil Knievel, we all.
Where is everybody?
That for his people. Come get some Jay, yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow. Brit got the plug.
Got the notification. Yeah,
I got to say hello to Julius Newman, Ringo Brothers, me Vato, Emily Graham, got the link on like Pronto. Jim Bob's a silly guy, Deborah's head honcho. Gene Spratt and Gene Smith, don't confuse them. Boris might snap off, he's sick of this looting. The rich guy pull up and give retribution. So Dawn, break of Dawn and the Susan. Solomon, following Patriot movements. Brianna, the truth, Muse him like bruise him. Danny, Huddy, saying what's up on the daily now. No, we don't play around. These minds just might lay you out. If you wild out, Carol will put you in timeout. You can come test the chat and find out if you're anti or BLM.
You can ride out.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. What's up, Carla, Andy in Colorado, Nagasaki, Dara, Nicole. We all proud Americans, got rides a Harley. Ill MAGA sheepdog, I'm never sorry. Bizzle, the future, Matt Rogers, and AI. We all got bread to kill and we stay fly. Biden and AAL are here. Yo, drunk uncle, slam another beer. Nordic, Teresa, and Josephine, all patriots, yeah, we know.
Josephine comes in right as her name pops up.
Keeping their eyes peeled. Biden sucks, yeah, we
What's
seen
up,
the steal. Lisa D and AJ Alexander, my love and my mini me, you my man, bro. Penelope, DJ T, and Sugar, and Brownie, and Panda, and Rooster. Bree and Al from Idaho.
Yeah, I didn't think so, Vincent wins.
Rhinos. Everybody in the chat, no shady links. If I write another verse, Corey's paying me. Cajun, Marine, Offlet, David Aguilar. Yeah, we some mega stars. Eden, Daisy, and Kelly. Titty 1, Titty 2. It's time to rap.
We're gonna go see them tomorrow night.
The Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know.
Oh, I got home around 2:30 in the morning, Beverly.
2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls.
Let's roll. See, I like this part the best, but Drunk Uncle is gonna like the next part the best. There's a bar Drunk Uncle likes. What's up, Gonzo girl? What's up, Paul?
Eddie Block, Eddie Block, drunk uncle, drink more.
Eddie, you a fool for this one, man. Mr. Nice Guy. Proud boy. Yeah, I'm a proud boy.
Oh, is that there right now, Richard? All right, we'll go check it out.
Movement is here, baby. We here.
Oh, Willow, come by in a minute, Dorothy. Dorothy.
Don't pay attention.
You're not here. All right, Daydream Believer.
21.
Daydream Believer and I. Oh. Hold on.
You forgot the one in the chamber!
Always forget someone in the chamber.
What's up, Drunk Uncle?
You're a disgrace. You always forget someone in the chamber. No more.
Man, you made it. You made it early today. It's not Thursday.
Yeah.
You want to tell everybody why? Drunk Uncle. You know, you guys ever watch South Park? Drunk Uncle went into work today. Somebody pissed him off, and you know what he said? He's like, I may own this shop, but fuck you guys. I'm going home. I quit.
You guys. Hello, Sharon. Hello, David, Dorothy, Gonzo, Mr. Nice Guy.
None enough.
Kimmy.
But actually, Drunk Uncle is just changing his days. He hired a new employee, so to make his employee's life easier, like a good boss, he's switching his days around, right? Or whatever. I don't know. I guess that. Just guessed that, didn't I? You didn't tell me that part.
Yeah, you just guessed that, but it's
Was it a good guess?
It's basically worked around me getting to work with the new employees, so I'll make sure they don't learn bad habits.
See, I'm good at guess. I'm a very good guesser. But
Yeah.
I take educated guesses though too. I kind of. What's up, Brownie? Brownie's been bothering Dot, or I keep calling Willow Dottie the whole entire time today. Donnie or Brownie's bothering Willow.
Oh shit! Where's my? Sorry.
It's basically worked around.
It's all right. I do it all the time. What's up, Jeannie Smith? What's up, Mr. Proud Boy, Mr. Nice Guy? I'm reading as what you're saying as I'm saying your name. Yeah, we got a couple Proud Boys in here. I'm not gonna say who they all are, but we got quite a few of them in here.
Dude, I rarely get in here to hear the intro song from front to back.
Uh-huh.
And I'm digging the shit out of it. And I'm going to say a butt, but this is
I already knew the butt was coming. Uh-huh.
But this is a good butt.
Mr. Nice Guy, are you listening to this? He's talking shit about your song.
No, I ain't talking shit. I ain't talking shit by any means. But like, I would love to get a cut of that with everything in the beat and the vocals that I seen you added, like kind of like scratching in the back, not where you were going like Eddie Block, Eddie Block show. Yeah, leave that. But like some of the pads that were in the back, if I could get that master file, and I go to fucking town on the turntables, throwing in the samples and shit behind it. I want to get down with that.
Well,
Trying to get down.
We just need to get Mr. Nice Guy. We asked him for that already once, didn't we? I thought we asked him for that.
Oh, well, that was back when I just wanted the I think I just wanted the vocals back then, because he was still working on it back when I first asked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Minnesota Madman. Wait a minute. You said you love bad girls. Now you got me confused, because you always... Are you just... He comes in here every single day, and the little fricker... He flirts with me. He tells me how much of a sexy bitch I am and stuff like that. So I thought you were in the... I was like, holy... You know, that's like the greatest compliment when a gay guy thinks you're cute, right? Because, like, gay guys are picky.
No, they ain't picky.
No, they're not? You don't think so? Dude.
No. They've been the biggest... they boosted my ego the most over the years, because I used to work a lot within that community.
Yeah. Let's see.
But no, they're well, I don't know if they're picky, but they sure as fuck like me.
Well, I thought they were, man. Every time I was like, oh, you know, I'm not gay, but I mean, I'm like, oh, that's like an honor if a gay guy likes you, but maybe I'm wrong. So you just burst my bubble. What's that channel that I got kicked off of? Oh, Twitch. That's right.
Grindr. You're on Grindr. You got kicked off Grindr, didn't you? Woofoo!
You're telling me they're telling my secrets. How do you spell that's one weird girl? I think it's the one, or does she have the one in there?
Yeah, I think that one weird girl.
With the U as a girl, right?
I don't know.
Oh, here she is. Oh, that was 3 days ago. I thought she would be live right now. I thought she'd be live with that one thing that's going on
For
right
me,
now.
creativity starts with what if.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Like, what about my...
So Jeff Mack has it? I guess I'm going to have to go to... I can't share Jeff Mack's video, remember?
He went live with something. I don't know what it was about.
Yeah,
bro.
somebody has it. It's the, is it El Dorado? Let's see. Antifa teacher. They put an Antifa flag in their class.
Oh, the guy with all the tattoos?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I didn't hear anything about it till just now.
I got my notes.
Well, Drunk Uncle's got his notes, but I hear that it's live and Project Veritas is there, so... See, Jeff Mack is there, but...
Veritas exposed that motherfucker. Veritas like a motherfucker.
Oklahoma School Board. Let's see. I'm trying to find who has it live.
And who the fuck, like... I'm just... This is a serious question. But wait till you see this guy. And then you tell me that I've been denied for multiple jobs because of this shit, that this motherfucker is teaching in a high school.
Oreo Express is there. Hold on. I'll just restream Josh's. Is he back on YouTube yet? Or do I gotta go to Facebook to copy his shit? Let's see which one he's live on. He's not live there. Is he live here?
Fucking when the world goes straight anarchy, finally my kind gets accepted.
I think he's still allowed on Facebook. Let me go check him out on Facebook. Because this is important. We got to show this. He said it was live from Oreo Express, but I didn't see Josh live. Here we go. Here he is. Come on. Let's hit play. See if we can rewind it. Oh, I can't rewind it.
But the little bitch ain't even there.
Hold on, let me put this, let me put it on screen.
It's emotional damage. It's psychological damage. Look at the penal code. Federal, state, international law, all of it. I got 3,000 hours of current study. I know what I'm talking about.
Look at all those idiots with their masks on. Willow Dottie says hi.
Students, one graduated from Intercom and had this man's class last year, and my other son is currently going there. So I'm outraged, of course. I'm furious about this. I know the indoctrination is...
It might be the guy on the far left with the blue mask on.
You think that's the teacher?
No, I know what the teacher looks like, but I'm trying to figure out who it is. He's got sleeves on, like sleeves.
All right, hold on.
You just gotta go by this section and that section.
Let's try and hear what they're saying.
What about the kids who have followed this man's path, went up to Oregon, maybe burned some buildings down there? What about them? I haven't heard anything about that. You know, maybe we should get a class action lawsuit. Behind your bureaucracy, I blame the leadership from the top down, because that's where it is. It's not an isolated incident with this guy. I've been in my child's classroom. I saw a Planned Parenthood sign. It was in Spanish. I decided to bite my tongue. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. But it's no place for the classroom. These kids are formative. It's time for them to start their individual creative thinking and not follow some psycho and become a useful idiot for a communist party.
Go after their house. Personal lawsuit.
Is there a person that didn't come to the podium, Jay?
No, I'm here. I'll be right there. Take those gloves off.
So my name is Jay Ash. I was born and raised here. I've lived here all my life. Got 2 grandsons that are getting ready to go in here. Do you feel this pain right here? It's not going away. The only question I got is, where does the fucking buck stop?
Yep, right there.
This is bigger than one teacher.
Yeah.
If this investigation doesn't expose everything, and you aren't above the board and transparent, I would challenge you to pick anybody out here to be on that investigative body. You're not going to get it done. And we're not going to be satisfied. This isn't going away. No. This is going to be a lot bigger. And if you don't have more of this, open discussions and revealing what's really going on in our schools, it's going to get uglier. It's really going to get uglier. There were so many red flags. The man had an Antifa flag behind his desk. He had Trevor Mao in the fucking corner.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
Trevor who?
I hold administrators at that school.
Noah. Oh.
I hold the person at heart.
Fuck Trevor Noah.
I retired from there. They went all the way back to my junior high school. How far did you guys go back? All you needed to look at is what is social community or clubs he belonged to. His tattoos probably told the story.
That's right.
So where does the buck stop? Is it with you guys? Because if it is, you better do your job and you better get it right. Because you're not going to get a second chance.
We'll expose them all.
Done.
Elise McKenzie is the first person, and Rory Lowe, Brittany Johnson.
Are they making everybody wear a mask inside of there?
And Josh Fuller and Chris Orr.
Oreo Express is gonna speak.
In that order.
Not in that order.
He done well last time.
Yeah.
Elise.
What's that?
All right, so
I think most of them are still out in the hall because you called my name.
I'll go. I'm one of the ones.
Okay, go. I'll go.
So, yeah, she's raising her hand.
I'm Elise.
Okay.
Please come forward. Thank you. Yeah, here she is. Thank you very much.
It's my show. I'll talk if I want to, David.
You guys paid a terrorist to teach our children. This isn't Afghanistan.
Thank you for hearing me. I need to remove my mask to speak. Please. I was frankly mortified when I saw that video. I tried to put myself in the place of a young student returning to school after a couple of years of isolation and just the horrible things, the isolation and the lack of social contact. And I tried to imagine myself as that student returning to classroom and meeting this teacher, okay? He's a bully. He's not teaching what kids need to hear, what kids need to learn. He's not teaching for the student. He's teaching for himself. Half of these teachers that are in there, you guys should really, really take a long look at. They're teaching their craft. They're teaching it's their agenda. It's not what kids need to hear. It's not what kids should be learning. It's socialism, it's communism, it's beyond that.
It's Natoma, Sacramento.
He's had murderers on his wall. My family tree holds 2 murdered police officers. My nephew just flew the last C-17 out of Afghanistan, and my son's out on Cal FAR. So I know what I'm saying when
Unplug your headphones, Eddie.
to our family and to these kids. It is something special.
Why?
Yeah. We cannot have it be taught
Willow,
down in
here.
school. That's right. We cannot have our teachers putting down America,
Then I can't plug 'em back
inciting
in.
racism, inciting all different types of things. These kids do not need to hear it. They do not need to be anywhere near
It'll
that
echo.
ideology. And I actually suggest that you get counseling for his former students. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Christopher. Could you state your name for the record, please?
My name is Christopher Horn,
Oh, thank you, Andy.
and you guys fired the Gabriel guy today because y'all got caught yesterday.
Oh, they fired him today.
Okay, as people mentioned, this
awesome.
guy had an Antifa flag on his wall. He had Chairman Mao on his wall. He was indoctrinating these kids every single day. He was abusing them, scaring them every single day. Where the hell was the principal? Where were the vice principals? Where was the other faculty at this school? Where was the superintendent? Where was the rest of the district? Where were you?
That little girl looks
He was
scared.
fired today. Why wasn't he fired a year ago? Why wasn't he fired 2 years ago? Why did this go on for so long? Why are you only doing anything about it now?
Because you got caught.
Because you got caught. Exactly. Okay, and you guys, you need your.
Did you guys notice the segregation up there? Why are the black people only on the right? Racist.
Is a symptom, not the sickness. The sickness is in the district. It's in the school. It's everywhere. And people are sick of it. We're aware of it. We know what's going on, especially now, and we know what you're doing, and we're not going to let this go. You can't just fire this one guy. and then just call it quits and it's done. It's not done. You're gonna have to do something about this. We want the policy of the schools, the written policy change. We want you to follow the rules you're already supposed to be following. We want an investigation, as other people have mentioned. We need to investigate into this, a criminal investigation.
Yes.
Okay, you have to be held accountable. Now, you can get ahead of this. You can do something about it. You can actually care about what the people in your community and the parents of these students who you're supposed to be taking care of. Investigation, as other people have mentioned, we need to investigate into this, a criminal investigation.
Yes.
Or you can just double down and hide. It's not going to work.
Be brave, do something.
We'll be back. We're here today. We'll be here next week. We'll be at every freaking board meeting that you guys have. Okay? You have to do something. Do something now. Do something now.
Hi, my name is Brittany Johnson. I'm with KCRA 3 News. Just before I even ask my question, is anyone from the board going to be available after to speak with us? And if not, and I'll ask the questions here.
Wish I could hear what she just
Later
said.
this week. Tonight.
I'm asking because we've been trying to get comment. We've been calling the offices. We've been emailing.
We don't want it. We demand it.
I'll
We
ask my
demand
questions,
it.
just two that I have right now. Here are, have any prior complaints been made against Gabriel Geith, and have they been reported to Intercom High School? If so, what were those complaints? When did they happen, and what actions were taken by the school? And if no actions were taken, why were they taken? And then another
Mama bears
question,
are getting
the
loud.
teacher in question, Gabriel Geith, stated that other teachers do share his beliefs. Has the board taken steps to identify any of those teachers who may have been sharing their opinions in the classrooms? And if so, what actions are being taken? Available after to answer those questions?
Nod your head.
He said next week.
Teachers.
Superintendent.
Use them.
Thank you for your time.
You work for us. Stop paying communists. Keep us paid.
Resign.
All need to resign.
Just today, KCR. You get a
Great job, KCRA.
People are calling her out because it's fake news. They said you get a pass today because you did your job.
And I'm a current resident here in the district. My son actually just recently graduated from Intercom High School this past year. And with that being said, the reason why I'm here tonight is to voice my concerns of the starting revelation that was brought to my attention yesterday from a video that surfaced online of a teacher by the name of Gabriel Geith. And my first initial thoughts upon viewing this video was disbelief, frustration, disappointment, and anger. Anger that a teacher at Intercom High School,
Oh, thank you, Tron.
and I'm going to quote what he said, openly, I have 180 days to make revolutionaries.
Oh my God.
And his response, and they asked him, how do you do that? And his response was, I scared the F out of him.
Child abuse.
As a parent, this is alarming. Alarming that the school staff, principal, vice principal, other teachers, and the faculty did nothing and allowed this indoctrination of these ideologies and beliefs to cultivate in his classroom. Yes. They did nothing. According to your statement that you guys released yesterday, that whenever civic education includes topics that may be controversial due to political beliefs or influences, instruction shall be presented in a balanced manner that does not promote any particular viewpoint. Are you going to sit here and tell me
Never happens.
that Mr. Geith, and the way he presented the material and subject matter is balanced and not promoting a specific viewpoint? Where is the American flag in his classroom? Where's the Constitution or literature, the Declaration of Independence hanging up in his classroom? Nowhere. Is it not the responsibility of the district to evaluate the teachers? Let me answer that for you. Yes, it is. According to your governing board, they expect administrators assigned to evaluate teachers shall be competent in the instructional methodologies used by the teachers they evaluate, be skilled in the supervision of instruction and the techniques and procedures related to the evaluation of the instruction. It is your responsibility
and weird
to know what he's teaching. Absolutely. And it's been going on for years. Yes. And you allowed it to happen. that tells me that you're not following your own governing board, your own rules. You're responsible for that.
Yep.
Why? Why allow this to go on?
It's the criminals.
Treason. The school district has failed, in my opinion, and I'm going to finish with this last thought. Because you allow this indoctrination of Mr. Geip and his political ideology to flourish in his classroom. You have an opportunity to correct this.
She's holding up time sign.
Oops, sorry. Well, sorry, guys. Sorry, my mistake.
So Willow, this fucking wax joint burns on the side. It's fucking canoeing on the side that doesn't have the wax on it. What the fuck, man?
Sorry, guys. Let me restart this real quick. I was trying to do something. Eddie fucked shit up. The video, yeah, I'll post it. Just give me 1 second, guys, and I'll post it.
It's canoeing.
Shit. Sorry, I tried to do something and I fucked it all up. It's always Eddie's fault.
This fucking thing sucks. Look at it.
I can't, drunk uncle. I'm trying to get the show back on.
This thing sucks.
Why can I not remember? Oh, that's why.
Back in the tube you go. Hey, Brad.
Come on, log in. There we go. That's what happened. I know what happened.
The wax is too heavy on the joint.
So you can't burn it?
No, do you not see it? It turned into a noodle.
Drunk. I'm trying to do like a million things here, bud.
I know. I'm just trying to fill up time, my friend. Just
Okay.
trying to fill up time.
There we go. Now we're back. Why is there no sound? Here you go, guys. Here's the link for it. What is going on now? God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. Eddie fucked up.
Fridge or freezer, Willow? What happened to the tube I just put it into? What the fuck? I got too much shit.
Ultimate Gamer. Is this spinning on
There
you?
it is.
It's not spinning on us, Ultimate.
I'm putting it in the fridge.
Alright, now why is there no sound now?
To our students.
There we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. My
Teaching
mistake.
methods to be similar to those of grooming.
Oh no, Josh is the one that's having
You're not the most, you said you're going to take action, but in his own video he said there's other teachers at this district, at that school, that share his same beliefs and teach in the same way he does. I also want to turn this around and get a little people mad at me. When court came out, we let you slide. When all the sexual ed came out, we let you slide. I don't think there's time for any more. And for all these people to be shocked somehow that Antifa's new or hasn't been around, you've had a bunch of proud patriots standing the front line against these commie bastards for quite a long time. And you've allowed the fake news to destroy them instead of destroying the communists. It's all part of a bigger plan. You guys should be held responsible. Honestly, I'd be ashamed to go out and get coffee tomorrow morning. And you really, I mean, when you think about the history of this country and what we used to do to folks that would do something such as child abuse to our children, and that man's still enjoying life right now. Unfortunately, you guys have a lot to do, and I don't know what the community's going to do, but I challenge the community right now. If I come back in 6 weeks, I want to see just as many people here until they actually fix this, and maybe you people on this board are the wrong people to be here, but again, there's been people fighting this for quite a long time. And they've been the ones that's been the bad guy. It's time to change this. I tell everybody that's in this thing, it's time to come back and take America back.
Well, we got Tara up in this mob tonight. What's up, Polish?
USA! USA! USA!
That's a small room.
You didn't mute me, did you?
No, I can hear you.
Can you repeat that?
Okay. I thought you'd give a shout out to Tara up in this motherfucker.
We did.
Oh,
Maybe
I
she didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
Knock him out.
I can hear you.
Oh, that's violence, sir. You can't say that.
That's called rhetorical speech.
I would like to defer to the woman with the baby. She could take my place since I'm not sure where she is.
So here, right here. Oh, let her talk first, yeah. Good job. Traditional values. Family values. Family values.
I just ask that you state your name for the record, please. Yes, Nicole. You need a last name, right?
Baby's just chilling. The baby's just chilling.
I've been an Nokomis resident since 2015. In the last 6 years, I've embraced a harmoniously diverse portrait of our community. People from all different walks of life is what makes us unique. I was raised with an open mind and to respect
Oh,
people
thank you, Tara.
for who they are, even if they differ from me. These last 18 months have been the worst times I've ever seen. People are no longer respecting each other for their differences in opinion. They're now pointing the finger.
Did you say that drunk or was that Josh?
This is
No, that's me.
a time and place. This is not a time and place for expressing our individual beliefs, but a school is not one of them. Under no circumstances should a teacher bestow, recruit, or incentivize a student to conform to their belief system.
Right.
The last time I checked, this was not part of our school curriculum.
Oh,
I'm here on
thank
behalf
you,
of my
sheepdog.
sister-in-law. She couldn't attend tonight. My nephew was Gabriel's student. Gabriel is not a teacher. He's trying to teach our students about his communist beliefs. What I saw yesterday was an irrational person on a mission to form an army of communist revolutionaries. Never in my life have I witnessed this type of inappropriate behaviors from someone whose job it is to educate our students. These young adults have been through so much stress and trauma recently. The last thing they need is a power-driven Antifa member persuading them to join his army and hate those that have a difference in opinion. No political opinions of any teacher should ever be forced upon our students. This is not all about left or right. This is about what's right or wrong. We demand the termination of this man now.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Yesterday, why are we waiting? And an investigation amongst the other teachers who share these same ideas, who are implementing these ideas on our children. No child should ever be subjected to these radical ideologies.
Thank you for your comments.
He is a humiliation to our community and endangering our students. He is a division amongst us that needs to be depressed. How dare we show up and deliver
Hey, tell us now. Hey, Susan has listened to this guy for years. Listen to her.
Gabriel, I hope you're just as uncomfortable as you made our students.
What the heck? He's popping up here. This is why I never log into my Facebook. People keep sending me messages.
I know. I logged in my Facebook not too long ago. I keep getting notifications left and right.
I would like to ask the members of the school board if they teach their children, foster children, or any young relative, or any young person they are custodian of, that they should join the anti-fascist action. Or teach them if they parenthood, or teach them that they are living on stolen land, or that communism is better than capitalism. Do they teach them that Republicans are Nazis?
God damn it, stop it.
Everyone, if Intercom Public Taxpayer High School teacher Gabriel...
Oh my gosh, thank you, sheepdog. Oh, you definitely
turn
did.
his students into a communist revolutionary, scare the shit out of them, make them feel uncomfortable, and promote the things I have mentioned, would you want your child in this school environment? Would you want the teacher terminated?
Yep.
Would you want to know why he was hired?
Yeah.
Would you want his teaching credentials removed?
Yes.
Think about the students that felt tortured, knowing that they could
You're
not
awesome,
speak
sheepdog.
out.
Thank you.
Public K through 12 education should focus on core reading, writing, and mathematics. It should be a positive learning environment, not a radical education.
Yes.
I have the pictures of the posters that hang in the classroom, which I found out are now taken down.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
If the Supreme Court can find the 10 Commandments unconstitutional to be posted in our public classrooms, then how can this be any different?
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
Thank you.
These are, you know, Joshua, these are the silent majority. That's why you've never seen them. These people are finally sick and tired of hearing about this stuff in their schools and their neighborhoods and finally standing up. It's a good thing you're seeing people like this out there. And yes, Willow's trying her new bud.
Casey Clay. Just looking.
Oh, Dottie, thank you.
Seeing masks, it's like hiding. Yeah, it's actually quite tricky. So I have intercom. The other two are juniors, and like one of the other parents stated here, my kid that graduated loved intercom, diversity, everything that we have to offer. When I heard about this, I wasn't surprised. Last year, listening in was an eye-opener. That's right. And my juniors, I ask a lot of questions. And we have open communication. That's right. Which is good. Not a lot of people get that from their kids. And that's why teachers, it's important not to be indoctrinating them. Right. Because they look at teachers as respected adult figures. It's not your position. It's not your position to tell your opinions or your thoughts. You can be caring without telling your opinions.
We don't pay for your opinions. We pay for you to teach. What really upset me was a history class that was going into current events when it should have been world history. Prior to teaching about communism, teaching about things that our kids need to know and what is going on there. So I asked the question. I tell my kids, you know what? I need to bring this up. They're scared that they're going to get a failing grade for a parent picking up because it's happened before. And I know this to be true because my graduated son of 2 years ago had experienced this. It's not okay. It's not okay to do that. And keep checking, seriously? I'm done.
Yeah, get off your laptop.
Get off your laptop and listen to us.
I'll help. I'll put money in.
Take that shit.
Look at it. She's a nurse and she's not wearing a mask.
My name is
Food for thought.
I'm a concerned parent, concerned neighbor, retired.
Don't scrubs make you look like 30% more sexy?
I practice medicine as a nurse practitioner. I volunteer at CASA, that's a court-appointed special advocate for foster youth. And what else? I say this, and I'm a mandated reporter. Yep. And when I saw this video, I was shocked, especially coming from intercom. I mean, any high school, anyways, but especially intercom. The problems that I have is that when you send a child to school, you have the student handbook. There's no bullying, there's no ostracizing, there's no discrimination, there's yada, yada, yada.
I'm not the only one, Spang.
You have someone that's in a position of power, when you have a teacher, that ups the game. And it's great that he's fired, but as a mandated reporter, who filed the CPS report?
Yeah. CPS.
Right.
CPS and a complaint needs to be filed to the district attorney.
Absolutely. Amen.
Go into the other teachers. I'm trying not to repeat what everyone else says, but because I said all my credentials, I wanted to let you know that they're not just saying they want this because they don't know what they're talking about. They do know what they're talking about. That's right.
Amen.
They don't want it, they demand it.
The other thing is, there needs to be counseling for these children. Right?
Yep, part of the lawsuit.
It's huge. I mean, these kids are terrified, and it's going to affect them for the rest of their lives.
Get some.
Thank you for your time.
Good job.
So she basically said, I'm a mandated reporter, I'm a nurse for foster kids, I'm a nurse for this, I'm a nurse for that, and this is wrong what you're doing. I'm a mandated reporter.
Thank you, Bonnie, for the donation.
When she said, when teachers are mandated reporters, who's going to report on them?
I happen to be one of those parents whose daughter was misclassed.
The Departed, remember?
Proud to know that she was taking an AP class, and she's looking forward to college. Then I come across the video yesterday. I'm still a little shocked, still going through the emotions. I contacted the school. I believe I spoke with Vice Principal Brian. He actually, I have to say, I felt his heart is in the right place. I said, what's your opinion? Is that what you guys' policy is? He said, no. I said, well, what am I going to do? I know it's a teachable moment for me, but what can I do as a parent? I didn't think he was going to say anything. He said, you know what, you're doing the right thing.
You need to give him one of those mics that you give people.
If you care about it, then go ahead and go to the meeting and let them know how you feel.
He might be wearing a mask.
I talked to my daughter. I said, the guy seems very nice, whatever. The first thing that he said to them, to the students at the beginning, the same thing that he said on the video. I have 180 days to turn you guys into revolutionaries. That's how he started the year. Okay? Now they asked him, well, you know, what's going on? I said, I can't tell you more. He said, I don't know you guys yet. So from the very beginning, he planted the seed. And this guy was in a position of power.
That's the terrorist.
And part of me feels bad for the guys. You know, he went to Sac State.
Did you notice how the lady keeps bringing up notes? I wonder what that's all about.
You guys have to educate, not indoctrinate.
Oh, those are people asking to speak.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas.
Otis, I don't even know either. We'll look at the video and show it to you in a little bit.
That, you know, he's right. We keep moving to the left, 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 left.
Thank you,
They're
Matt.
now putting posters of now. I can just go on, but I don't want to vent. Thank you guys for taking action. I'm going to hope that you guys are doing it because it's the right thing. And not because you're being forced to do it. Right.
They're cowards. They're being forced.
They're being forced. They wouldn't do it. They didn't do it for all these years.
I don't want to know your political ideology. I don't care. I don't want radical left, radical right. I don't want that in the classrooms. I can't believe.
Oh, thank you,
that
Kim
we got
Tone.
to that point where a teacher is actually bold enough, a Marxist, an Antifa
Celeste,
terrorist.
thank you.
Yes.
Fuck Antifa.
See, and this guy's an immigrant from another country. You can tell by his accent. And he's standing up there for his right as an American. You gotta love that.
Hi, my name is
Only in
Matthew
America.
Francis. This is my son. He graduated
More
this
American than most of us.
year. We went through hell last year, and you put all of us on the front line last year. We got to see everything that was going on. You have the men in blue here to protect you guys. They should be knocking on that door, arresting that man. I have respect for these men in blue as much as all these people do. If it weren't for these people, he'd probably be dead. Because people like this lifted him up. You guys know how much teenage suicide happened last year?
5 times.
That's what we should really be
Thank you,
talking
Patrick.
about. That's on you guys. All of it. I want to ask for your resignation. There's many people in this room that can do your job 1,000 times better.
Yep.
I'm one of them. Because I care about children. I don't think you guys do.
Nope.
Or you wouldn't let this kind of stuff happen.
Oh, here comes the Project Veritas guy.
This morning, and let me tell you, I'm not shocked. Why? Because there's another teacher right down the road. Newport Green Academy. Who did the same thing to my son. And to many others.
Lawsuit.
And you people know who it is. I'm not even going to mention the name. So thank God for these people. Another video. You're going to see another video as soon as they get to talk to me. I promise you that. You already know his name. I don't even got to mention it. I'm appalled that that man is still teaching at my daughter's school. I cannot believe it.
My daughter is taking AP World History. She's so uncomfortable with taking the class. You know why she's taking that class?
Because she has to.
I wouldn't let her be in this other person's class.
Wow.
Wow.
That's on you.
What's up, Jim Bob?
Good evening, Board.
Hey, young man. Thank
My
you.
name is Christine Bish. I'm a candidate for Congress.
Christine Bish.
I'm here to speak on behalf of the number of teachers that contacted my campaign because they're afraid.
Yes.
They're afraid to speak out, that you won't defend them against the teachers union.
Yep.
That will have them railroaded out of their jobs, out of their careers, which will ultimately railroad them out of their homes.
Yep.
The majority of teachers, I believe, are good.
Yes, they are.
They have a passion. Went through everything it took to get through school, to get the teaching credential, and want to be in a beautiful school district. This should be the flagship for Sacramento.
Yes.
One of our most technologically advanced high schools.
Blacktown.
And we have students afraid to go here.
Who are you talking about,
I
John?
know of one board member here who has consistently fought for the students and for the teachers. The teachers that are afraid to stand here and say this.
Yes.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't play with your phone while I was speaking.
Yes.
Thank you. Look at me. I'm paying you the courtesy of standing here speaking to you, so looking away. Now we know what happened. We know what happened when the children came to the school board, to the principal, to their counselors, and begged for help because they were being tortured and indoctrinated by a teacher.
Lawsuit!
Because you turned your head away. You decided to play with your phone.
Yes.
Yep.
You're going to see plenty of your face on social media when these people leave here.
Lawsuit.
There may be teachers tell me they have complained. They've had students complain. They've had parents complain. We need a full and thorough criminal investigation. From the bottom up, from the janitors all the way up to the superintendent, to find out who is ignored. And to the one person I know on this board that has consistently fought for the rights of the students and to take care of the teachers here, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Chris Bish. She's been on my show a couple times.
This emotional pain, seriously.
Thank you. Anyways, how's everybody doing? While they're in between. Now, what were you saying a second ago, drunk uncle?
You can't hear you.
Get off your phone when I'm doing my show.
I was texting this hot bitch.
Real, you know what?
Let me check my phone. Willow has my phone.
They need to run these people out of this town.
I thought Project Veritas was gonna speak. What are they
Sounds
taking a
like
break?
they already got rid of the motherfucker they need to get rid of, though, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and then with pots. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for thinking about it.
I don't know. What do you think? We got the gist of it.
My daughter is standing.
Yeah, 1 second. I want to hear what this lady has to
My
say.
job as her parent is to protect her from anybody that has ill will towards her. So being that this is her first year at this high school that is world renowned and everybody knows about this school, it's so perfect, everybody does everything right. The first time my daughter tells me, and she goes against my wishes, to come out of a classroom that's disruptive to her well-being, I have an issue.
Yep.
I am very articulate. My children are very well read. They speak their opinion. They make sure that they are clear in what they do and do not like. And for the fact that my 17-year-old daughter had to come to me and said, Mom, you don't understand. Let me explain. This means that in 2 weeks, in 13 days, he was allowed to change my daughter's mind about some fascist crap that y'all have led in this school.
I love this lady. I love this lady.
Big Mama's riled up, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't fuck with mama bears, man. They're gonna fuck.
Hold on, drunk, hold on.
This does not go on in Texas. They're 2 grades higher than California, period. So to think that my very sound-minded daughter would go against me and my wishes and our values in our home to be able to go and support this man, and he is putting her in harm's way. What the hell are y'all doing? How long does it have to go on before somebody says something? How long? How long? What are you gonna do? That's the question. Get him out of here. We don't fucking care about this boy.
Oh, she's bad. Now you know why I don't want to leave yet, drunk?
Oh, yeah.
That was incredible. That was incredible.
Now, is that a teacher wearing a Black Lives Matter fist on her mask?
Years ago, my youngest child graduated from Liberty High School. I can tell you that there is a culture of toxicity at this school, and we tried to address it during his attendance there. When he was a sophomore, his first year there, he took an English class, and there was subtle indoctrination in the curricula. It is not just in the government classes that this toxicity and poison is occurring. It is in English classes. It is in art classes. We tried to address it through the proper chain of command, only to be told it would be taken care of. And here I am tonight, and he's graduating. I was born in Venezuela, and while I have been here in the United States for many years, my family, my father's side, is still there. So what I hear is second and third hand information. I do not want this place and
California.
this educational system to become Venezuela.
Everybody getting riled up. Wait a minute, that guy had on a black flag.
Is that the teacher?
We
No, it can't
you
be.
to do the jobs that you were elected to do. Thank you.
This guy's Antifa.
He had on a black flag patch. I know what that. He better be my age or older that would be wearing a black flag patch. You saw exactly what I thought you
Yes,
saw.
I do. It's based. It's Yeah, I do. Yeah, drunk. I saw it. I don't know what Black Flag means, but I'm just guessing by looking at it.
No, Black Flag is the punk rock band. Henry Rollins frontmaned it. But
okay, hold on 1 second, drunk.
Student in the local district.
Try and talk in between speakers.
I actually walked with my social science major across the street from Unicum High School. I have a lot of familiarity with school teachers in the area. I substitute in the San Juan School District. This is not an isolated incident. This is why I left teaching, because I can't deal with the politics here. My student, my son, is trying to make it in another area. The video shows here of the issue. He's also facing similar issues in his school. The parents in this area are awake. We're going to be at all the meetings. Letting you guys know.
Not going anywhere.
I'll give this to somebody else who's in the district. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, drunk, real quick.
I was just saying what I just put in the chat. If you ain't older than me and you're wearing a Black Flag patch, then you're probably Antifa.
A motion for a 5-minute recess.
Looking for a motion, either second. Second by Trustee Baines. Call the roll.
They said after you.
Baines. Grant.
Aye.
Hardin. Pereira. Kaplan.
They're gonna let her speak now.
Aye.
Maybe not.
Okay, guys, if you're just tuning in, they're taking a 5-minute recess. We are not going nowhere. We're going to stay here. You have seen some very passionate pleas from parents, the residents.
All right, we'll come back in a few minutes. Anyways, let's find this video real quick. I actually haven't seen the video, so let's look it up. Video unavailable.
I be wanting to talk to the guy in the black flag patch.
Okay, so what does that mean, drunk?
Black flag. No, it's a punk rock band. That was Henry. You remember Henry Rollins? Do you know who Henry Rollins is?
Not really.
Willow?
Do you know who Henry Rollins is? She says no.
Black flag.
You mean Ed Rollins?
Black flag from the 70s, Willow?
Black flag from the 70s? No?
Punk rock?
Punk rock? She doesn't know. Anyways, hold on 1 second. My backup channel is live chat at EddieBlockFilms.
Well, anyway, these fucking new kids keep adopting, you know, the original roots of punk rock, where they are doing punk rock, but they are fighting for the total opposite of what punk rock is about. Punk rock fought against the establishment.
It's on Project
They are
Veritas.
fighting for the establishment now.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me go to
Pathetic.
Project Veritas.
Fucking pathetic.
The video should be on there. We'll go play their video real quick.
Oh, are you going to show the tattooed guy getting...
Yeah.
Like I said, I got denied from several jobs because of my stretched years. Yet this guy is a fucking high school teacher.
Oh, that one lady freaking standing up there and just going crazy. Let's see.
Oh, Big Mama? Big Mama.
And you don't fucking... I was like, whoa. All right, here's the video. Let's play
Shut your mouth,
Wait, hold on a second,
Joshua.
drunk.
I
I'm
know
going to play
you-
the video.
I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you scare the fuck out of them?
Sacramento organization that is under the banner of Antifa is very loosely organized, right? So that yeah, when there is like right wing rallies and stuff, then we'll create an opposition to that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Where would he go to connect to some of these organizations?
No, I post a calendar every week,
awesome.
and then so like and I do it for extra credit, so they get points for doing it. And so that encourages them to do it. And I've had like students show up for like protests, community events, tabling, food distribution, all sorts of things. When they go, they take pictures, they write up a reflection. That's their extra credit. Like I have an Antifa flag on my wall, and a student complained about that, and he said it made him feel uncomfortable. Well, this is meant to make fascists feel uncomfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable, I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe you shouldn't be aligning with the values that this is antithetical to. So the Cultural Revolution in the 60s was fixing the problem that came about after the economic one. It ultimately failed, right? There was a lot of excesses. People were definitely shot in the streets that probably shouldn't.
All right, just real quick. I mean, just hearing the way this guy talks, I would never think that this man was a teacher. I mean, the way he's talking, he talks like he's just some young teenager kid that's a punk dumb teenager. If you say,
Look at he's got. Okay, so I'm hating.
Well, I'm trying not to judge a book by its cover, so I wasn't going.
I'm hating it. Well, I can hate against my own kind. Motherfucker's covered in tattoos down to his fucking fingertips. He's got 2 nose rings in. And dude, I'm a legit dude. I'm a legit dude. I had to fucking fight to get where I'm at. And they're just gonna let some sort of Antifa tattooed from head to toe, fucking nose piercing wearing motherfucker teach kids.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Josh O said Antifa's new punk rock. No, they are fake.
Don't piss off drunk uncle and his punk rock. No, and just look at it. So you know what we need to do too now? We need to start going through my videos and looking for Antifa people that were attacking people in Sacramento and try and see if we can, now that we know his name, we can put a picture to a name and maybe find some stuff that this dumbass did.
I used to look for tattooed hands. It's hard to, they cover up everything.
Yeah. But you never know. We might recognize him or his eye. It's like something, We'll see. We might have to do some work on it. He has a hammer and a sickle tattoo on his chest. Does he really?
I'm almost done with Andy No's book, and I'm getting that's some good shit.
Yeah. All right,
Now,
I got
it. Like Andy No, but You might want to read it.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. We're gonna take a break from this for a second because we're gonna let everybody.
Hand it off to
sink in.
Willow.
And I'm gonna let you guys talk to Willow because you know what? I know Willow's been sitting here for like half an hour. I know everybody wants to know what Willow thinks, what's going on behind the scenes. Please
You
don't.
damn
Please
right.
don't tell them how bad my house is. Please, just for my sake. But you know, she's here. She slept. We spent trade for Trump. Your wife slept in my bed last night.
Oh.
But I was in the other room, so don't worry. She actually did have a man sleeping with her, though, and his name is Donald J. Trump down there. He didn't sleep with you? Yeah. All right, hold on. So you got to put the headphones on, sit down there, and I'm going to go use the restroom, and you got to talk into the microphone.
All right, I can handle it.
Right back. Actually, she had a threesome, but she had Panda with her, too.
Oh, it's a Willow time. Oh.
Hey, you
Willow
guys.
time.
Thanks, you guys, for all the donations. That was really cool. Keep them coming, though. Whether he wants to hear it or not, this little dude needs some help. You know, this is hard. This is a lot harder than I thought I was getting into. But
Willow, you need to teach Eddie how to use that microphone because, like, your voice sounds so much better on the microphone. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but
excuse you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you put that in the fridge?
I did.
That's good.
I did.
You'll get it out of there a lot easier.
Yeah, it was like hanging like a limp.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh, should we do the dabs on camera now?
Oh, you go right ahead. Yeah.
You're gonna tell me if I'm doing them right, since I thought y'all were gonna be doing like dual camera tonight.
Oh.
Let's see.
Well, I was out there packing up some shit, so I was trying to make myself useful. Oh, look at that mean machine.
Yeah, that's
nice.
that thing I was telling you
Is
about.
that purple? Is that purple?
Huh?
Is that purple?
No, it's black.
Oh.
And the diamond, whatever the hell, Northern Lights diamond. So what I've been doing is I hit the button 3 times.
Yeah.
And then this tip heats
Ceramic.
up and starts smoking.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of put it into here. Am I supposed to be like, because people say, oh, I did this much dabs, I've done that much dabs. Am I supposed to be taking it out of the container and like doing?
Yeah, you take one of those metal spoons, you know, those little spoons. You take a little goop out of the container and put it on the ceramic.
So if I don't do that, what am I doing? Just doing
you're
way
just
too
making
much?
a mess. No. Yeah, well, you waste a little, but you just make more of a mess.
I haven't made any
Was I
of them.
supposed to be talking about this? I mean, shit.
No, it's legal. It's legal. So we're about to do it. We're about to do it right now.
All right. All right.
All right.
Close
1,
up.
2,
What's
3.
the close up trade? I don't even know where the damn
Oh, you
camera
want to
is.
see him close up?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't really.
I don't want to see me close up.
You don't want to see you close up?
Oh shit, there I am. Okay. Oh, there I am. Yeah, so...
What happened to drunk?
And then push 3 times and you're good to go, I think. Wait a minute.
Oh, there we
Are you
go.
missing-
There we go.
Okay. Are you missing a piece to that?
Should I wait or go ahead and do it?
Go. Yep. As soon as you see smoke. Oh my.
Why is drunk uncle so small all of a sudden?
I'm not answering that one. How's that working? So how's everybody doing? Oh, hey. Well, not really, Julius. I just watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah, I did too much.
A little.
Told me the drunk uncle was not showing up like he normally does. I know what I'll do.
I don't know if you're supposed to take short hits or long hits on these fucking things.
I think to be safe, make it short.
Well, thanks for telling me afterwards.
I'm not a professional. I just watch this shit on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm just a guy on YouTube. Who knows?
Right? No, that's quite a tool.
Oh, but this thing's pretty cool, though.
It is. It's really nice. What's that centerpiece? What's
Yeah,
that?
it costs like $40 to $50 for it. All electronic.
That's not bad.
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
I gotta stay away from that stuff though. It's too heavy for me. I'm a lightweight.
What? Oh, the dabs?
Yeah. I'm old school. Old school, like Eddie reminded me yesterday.
Well, how'd you know about that THCO then? You were telling me that was some heavy shit.
Well, that I did try, and yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I
You
got
got-
flushed like you did. You were turning every shade of red.
Oh, she enjoyed
But
it.
the crazy thing is the day after.
Yeah.
Or no, the day. Well, the day after, I felt like shit. But later on that night, I did more, and then the day after, I almost smoked a whole joint of it, and I didn't get the hangovers.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. No, I didn't feel too good the next day myself, so felt a little.
See, I
little
kept
weak.
pushing it because it's.
Yeah.
I had a hangover the first time I took edibles.
Yeah.
I think I took edibles the first time on this show.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I had a fucking edible hangover, and I talked about it and blah blah. I had an edible hangover.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a lot braver than me, I tell you. No, I watch a lot and read a lot and tried once and said, okay, that's enough. Good for me. I'll stick to the old way.
Well, sometimes the first time just sucks, and then it's like, did you get high the very first time that you smoked?
Way too high. Way too much. Yeah.
You
Yes.
did?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
First time I smoked, I didn't get high, so I'm glad I tried it the second time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna have fun in Vegas, so it'll be a blast. I'm kind of nervous though. I hope we don't get arrested. We might have to take up funds for bail.
You know who don't get arrested?
Well, Kim first.
Well, yeah. I was thinking that I was going to be the calm one in the crowd.
Yeah. No, that's probably going to be Steve too. So he's pretty. I should say trade, right? I guess I slipped. Oh well. Like nobody knows. Let me hand it back to Eddie.
You ready?
You ready?
All right.
Ready, guys? Okay, hang tight. Hold on.
Adios, Willow. Hey, browners!
Move,
It's the
dummy.
browners!
Look at kids. Look out, girls. Look out, ladies.
All right, guys. Did you guys ask her all the good questions that you needed to know?
No, it was just drunk and I mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was needing some me time, so I kept her all to myself.
Oh, bail funds for Kim Tone, right? Is that who you're talking about the bail funds for? Oh, Sheepdog, you're right. You guys, you're gonna have to come with us, Sheepdog. Heck. Actually, you should come meet us. We're gonna be in Oakland on in San Francisco on Sunday. I know you're pretty close. What, Monster? I don't know. Should I? Now, Willow wants to go to the beach. Should I take her to Pismo Beach on Saturday? We can go meet Central Scrutinizer. Look,
What are the waves like, bro?
I don't think there's really that many waves over there, man.
Oh, I thought California is where it was at to surf.
Yeah. See, look, the dogs really love Willow because, look, she lets them get on the bed with her.
It's not exactly let them. They kind of have a mind of their own. But look at this. Look.
Panda's very shy and skittish, and look, Panda's loving her.
Oh, yeah.
She's even kissing her. She's not gonna leave you alone now. Oh, of course, yeah. Brownie has to sneak in.
It's like, finally, somebody I like.
Donnie's gonna sneak. Hey, asshole. Drunk, saying finally somebody she likes. All right, I guess we are gonna take you to Pismo Beach. Oh, and we decided, folks. Well, so tomorrow night after the show.
You look too far into that.
Tomorrow night after the show, we're gonna go to the bar so you guys can see Daisy and Lady or Katie. I forget what her name is. And Willow's driving. And then on Friday night, we're gonna go to Fresno and drive around, checking out all the police action like we normally do.
We gotta get almonds too sometime.
Yeah, we gotta go to my buddy's house and pick up some almonds for her too.
Are you doing what tomorrow?
We're going to the bar.
Going to the bar.
We're gonna go get drunk, and so I can go see your girlfriend, drunk uncle, with her big lips.
Well, no, she's not my girlfriend. She just has my shirt. That's my shirt.
But you said you wanted to make her your girlfriend. Don't you have a little crush on Daisy? Oh no,
No.
Julius has a crush on Daisy.
Yeah, she just has my shirt. I want my shirt.
Anyways, well, let's get back to what we got. What everybody's here for, because I got a lot of work to do today. I got some moving to do. Right? You want to see Daisy play Miss Officer? Oh my goodness, you guys. But anyway, so you guys kind of get the hint about what's going on here with Project Veritas. In fact, I want to give you guys a link so you can watch it later on. And that way we can keep on going, because I got a little bit of news for you.
Pretty much somebody like this is teaching your kids to be little Antifas.
Pretty much. Sheepdog says he's hunting for ladies. He's an alpha wolf right now. Heck yeah, and he's in California, ladies. There are patriots still here in California. I won't tell you where, but...
It sounds like they already fired his ass, so
yeah, it sounds like they fired him, but it doesn't matter. How many other teachers are there like that? And if somebody hadn't ratted him out, right, how would they not know, you know?
Oh, they definitely knew. They definitely knew, because how would you have flags? You think he just put up those flags like all of a sudden and then got caught all of a sudden?
Yeah,
no.
That's true. I don't know, but so I think a lot of people, if you want to go back and start watching my videos, let's try and find this teacher. Let's try and find him on video now doing Antifa shit. Because that's what Antifa does to us, right? They sit there all day long on their little freaking phones or their iPads or their computers watching our videos, and then watch other videos and say, oh, I remember that tattoo. Wait, They have a little. They probably have a little chalkboard up here, and they say, "Okay, tattoo," and then they have a list of tattoos, and then they say what video that tattoo was on. So then you go and say, "Oh, look, there's a guy with a tattoo of a dog on his arm. Oh yeah, he was in video number 23. Let's go to video 23. Oh look, he was also in video number 15." So then there's one video where there's a picture of your eyes, and there's another picture where there's only your nose, and there's only your lips, and they just put it all together and figure out who the hell you are.
What?
But these assholes, they just sit at home and don't have a job because they're living with mommy and daddy, and that's what they do to us. So we got to start figuring out how to start doing it. Find him on Grindr. I thought that's where you hang out. Get some. You should know what he looks like. There you go, drunk. I gotta get some for you, since he always messes with your Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
Anyway, and everybody, I'm telling you guys right now, every single day we get closer and closer to going to Las Vegas, and Drunk Uncle still hasn't bought his ticket. He's afraid that they're going to make him wear a mask, and he's afraid that they're going to make him get the vaccine. Will you tell this asshole to go buy his fucking ticket for Las Vegas? Because I already paid for his hotel room in Las Vegas. And I spent money that I probably don't have to pay for your hotel room in Vegas, you asshole. So buy your freaking plane ticket.
Okay, so we got to do I think we already figured this out. God damn it.
I got to put you on the spot.
No, you're putting me on the spot. You're putting me on the spot. We want to work out the details right here.
All right, Julius, hold on, let me find your... is my phone still right there? Let me find your video, Julius. Hold on one second. Oh, my goodness.
Edit.
I don't know. It's a video about May. Let me find it. Let's see.
I know when I'm supposed to arrive, but with the other thing, I don't know where I'm leaving from and what day I need to leave from.
You can leave it whenever. You can go when. I'm there from the 8th to the 13th. I'm showing up the 8th and I'm leaving the 13th. So any day you want to show up, and any day you want to leave. We got a house from that day to that day.
I know, but the after.
Oh, the after. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, I would have already booked it.
Okay, so the after. I gotta look at my phone again. And I don't know why this link is not coming up from Julius.
I've got to leave out of a different place.
Yeah, anywhere in LA.
But what day?
I'm gonna look it up right now, buddy. Hold on, I'm trying to put this video for Julius, so Julius will stop bugging me. You know, and it's not even popping up. I don't know how to do it then.
So I'll type in.
Copy link. It's
Taking notes right now. 8th.
It still won't stop. Hold on, I'll play it in my.
Las Vegas. You said the 8th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's sorry guys. See, everybody always likes to get me off my my mojo. You know, I got Julius here telling me to play some video. I got you trying to ask me for a date and a thing. Oh my goodness.
No. You called me out. So I mean, I'm bringing up why I haven't solidified things. Let's
see, the Fall Love Fest, LA. I shared it the other day, didn't I? I told you guys about it. Fall Love Fest. Here it is. The Fall Love Fest is October 16th. October 16th is a Saturday. So you gotta leave either Saturday night or I would leave Sunday because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get maced. So you want to be able to go to the hotel room and take a shower. You said you want the full Antifa experience. So if you want the full Antifa experience, we're gonna get you maced.
Eddie, honestly, you think I might be jumping into more than I should be? Just being I'm getting real on the camera. What do you think?
Well, then don't go to LA. Just you got to go to Vegas though, because I already got your hotel, and everybody. And I've never met your ass.
I'm definitely doing that. I'm just wondering if.
All right, then don't worry about LA. I'll go to LA on my lonesome with my friends. Not on my lonesome, but I'll go with my friends. So don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
And Drunk Uncle, this is what. Hold on, let me see. This is what they Willow got. It's called this stuff right here. It's called. Where's the name of it? Key. It's made by Key, but it was called. What do we call this one? It's called.
This one's supposed to get a gas mask.
How do you open these things?
Figure it out.
There we go. It's called super glue. Whoa! Ooh. Here, you guys want to see that stuff?
Okay, so I put in 13th. If no, or 17th.
There you go. Ooh, and Willow made homemade beef jerky. Ooh, we're gonna have some of that. Oh, I can't. Why am I smelling it? It's through. What are you smelling? I want to go smell the beef jerky.
What's Los Angeles Airport?
LAX. Can you hand me that one little sign right there? So I've had this sign on eBay forever, and I didn't sell. I finally took it off because you know what? When I get my new studio, this is gonna go on there. What do you guys think? You guys like this for the new studio?
Mm-hmm. With a red wall.
With a red wall.
And white trim.
This lady is now taking over. She's already. I take a nap before every show, and she wakes me up with all these trailer ideas. And now she's gonna paint she's already picking out the colors for my house. I thought I just got a divorce.
But I've been married already.
I'm messing with her. Donnie, leave her alone. And you know what, Dottie? We were talking about you so much last night that every time I go to call Willow, I've been calling her Dottie, and I feel bad. Yep. And it's hard because I have Donnie right here. All right, now let me see if I can. You know, Drunk Uncle, just get it just leave on the 12th. Just get a hotel or a plane from the 8th through the 12th or the 9th through the 12th in Las Vegas. That's all you got to do.
Maybe I should just get a one-way and then figure it out.
Or I can just drive you back home.
No. I am not riding in the damn car across country.
Why not? I'm gonna drive the whole entire country just in a couple months.
I know. People do that all the time, and you people are crazy. Y'all crazy.
We're crazy.
Yes. I don't see how you do it. I hate cars.
Sheep. You know what? Drunk Uncle. Sheepdog is close by me. How about this? If you go, if he wants you to go to LA, if you go to LA with us, I'll take you up to where Sheepdog is, and we'll all go hang out. We'll go get some food. We'll go to a big old burrito place.
Not following.
Sheepdog wants you to go to LA with me.
Oh, the sheepdog from LA?
No, but he's in California.
Oh, a burrito.
We're
burrito.
We're gonna take you to one of Eddie's hot spots. I have a couple hot spots by where Sheepdog lives. In fact, I told him about it. I invited him one day, and he was busy, I think. I forget what happened. I was like, Sheepdog, I'm over here at this restaurant. And he knows where it is.
But for this day, do you not think that I need like some like facial and chest protection? I don't know. It seems like it might be a
I don't know. If I say yeah, then you're gonna get scared. If I say no, then I'm gonna be mean because if something happens to you, there's gonna be Antifa there. Let's put it that way.
I know, but I need to.
And let's put it this way: you saw. Okay, how about this?
I need to borrow anybody out there. I need to borrow some shit.
Drunk Uncle, you saw what happened in Portland. It probably won't be that bad because LA's not as bad as that. But then they are because Antifa in LA have stabbed people. So.
Yeah, so like anybody in the chat, like donate some stuff. Like, can you send me a chest plate or something? I don't know. It's been a long day for Drunk Uncle. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, no, not in Campbell, Sheepdog. I like there's a restaurant I like right there on oh my gosh, starts with a C. You're close when you say Campbell, but oh my gosh, it's on Lincoln and Kirtner. There's a Mexican restaurant on Lincoln and Kirtner. The best Mexican food over there now. I get my wet burrito. Because you know I like the burritos wet. And I'm not being... I like the wet burritos. You know, you get the salsa in your mouth. The salsa when you're eating it. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to get started with the news. Oh, wait, I got to show this thing for Julius. Julius has been pushing it. By the way, that Julius from last night, was that you, Julius? What was the name? The new Julius or the Julius of today or something like that? So somebody named Julius donated $100, but it wasn't your normal name. So I'm just curious if that was you.
Get some chest plate.
Cultural revolution.
I don't even know how they measure those. Is it just large, I guess?
You know what, Sheepdog, I wouldn't mess with them too much. You know why? Because you gotta remember, I'm just a stupid, crazy crippled. I'm a dumbass. I go out there and do shit I shouldn't do. So don't judge somebody's balls compared to their stupidity. And me going around on my scooter doing that stuff can be considered stupid. So don't judge Drunk Uncle too bad on it.
Well, I'll just go ahead and say over here we've never had to deal with Antifa.
Yeah, Drunk Uncle doesn't know what Antifa is.
They know. I mean, it sounds like, oh, I'm all big and bad, but like, no, where we're from, they would just. It's not me, but the people that I live around, they would just run over them, and I don't think Antifa would survive here very long.
Oh, speaking of running over, so Willow's husband, Trade for Trump, he calls me the other day and he's like, Eddie, or he texted me, I should say, he's like, Eddie, your scooter, you only have 24-volt batteries on there, but your motor takes a 36-volt battery. He's like, what if I take the controller off and then I add another battery? He's like, you'll go a lot faster and you can control the speed better. You're not going to be have half speed because the computer only lets you go so fast. I was like, let's do it.
But you might be illegal.
You see, I didn't hear that. I didn't. As long as I don't hear that, I can't be held responsible for what you just said. So I'm just, it's not illegal. I'm just driving my scooter in a way that I want to drive it.
I go ahead and tell you from my area, the people that we worry the most about are the Irish. They will fuck you up.
Cause they wiry. Hey, you gotta say you love Sheepdog because he said he loved you and he gave you $1.99.
Oh, I love you too, brother. Yeah, whatever.
All right, let me play this video real quick for Julius. Do I got to play the whole thing, Julius? Am I going to get in trouble? Are you going to get me kicked off of YouTube for playing this video?
Revolution is just a social political movement that took place in China from 1966 to 1976. To many of those who have lived through it, it was probably the worst nightmare of their lives. On the surface, it was to remove all capitalistic elements from China and to remove all traditional and cultural elements from Chinese society. But what this movement really was Mao Zedong's selfish attempt to get rid of his rivals in government and to revive his image to the Chinese people after it was soiled due to his campaign called the Great Leap Forward. Now that campaign ended up creating the largest famine in human history and killing somewhere between 18 and 43 million people. But we will dive into the Great Leap Forward at another time. Now, the Cultural Revolution started off with a campaign to cast away the four olds. The four olds are old ideas, old culture, old customs, and old habits. Basically, this manifested in old books and art being destroyed, museums ransacked, and streets renamed with new revolutionary names, and adorned with pictures and sayings of Mao Zedong everywhere. Mao Zedong wanted to eradicate religion first and foremost because without a belief system, the Chinese people are more easily swayed to believe basically whatever he tells them. Many famous temples, really old traditional
so he was
shrines,
being the news of that day.
And other historical heritage sites were destroyed. Today, when you go to China, most of the temples and the old historic sites that you see were actually recreated because most of them were all destroyed during the Cultural Revolution or the period before that. The second thing Mao wanted to eradicate was education because he believed that people who are educated have the ability to think for themselves, and that can't be allowed. So in the Cultural Revolution, intellectuals bore the brunt of the attacks. Teachers being beaten to death with belt buckles, physically tortured, forced to wear dunce hats, bow down and admit their mistakes, were sent to prison. And these prisons were actually called cow sheds. Now keep in mind that the people carrying out these attacks of terror were the Red Guards, consisting of mainly students, and many of them still in elementary and middle school. So a lot of times the students carried out the torture or even killed their own teachers. They were basically like Mao's private army of terrorists. And some might say, well, how can they do that? Why are these young people so evil? Well, you have to think about it like this. When asked today why they carried out all these horrid attacks, a lot of former Red Guards said, well, that was the social norm at that time. When you went to school, that's where you got the orders to go carry out an assault or go ransack a home. And that was what school was for. Now, during the Cultural Revolution, Mao singled out 9 categories of enemies that he wanted people to target. The first one was landlords, the second, rich peasants, the third, counter-revolutionaries, the fourth, bad elements, the fifth, rightists, the sixth, traitors, the seventh, former agents, the eighth, capitalist rollers, and ninth was he wanted to target more specifically than any other was intellectuals. And these are not clearly defined, as in what exactly is a counter-revolutionary or a bad element. People were accused of being class enemies for doing the simplest of things, like forgetting a slogan from the Little Red Book, wearing Western clothing, seeking repayment of a debt, or hoarding a piece of meat. These all are considered violations, and you could be tortured for something as simple as that. All this chaos basically created an environment in China where basically everybody is nervous all the time because
you guys get the
you could be accusing,
right? And this is what, once again, this is why they want us to get rid of history, because they don't want you to see this. Antifa doesn't want you to know. Well, Antifa doesn't know about this. They're too stupid because they haven't paid attention to history, right? But the people that are in charge don't want you to see this because they don't, you know, if you learn, you have to learn from history, right? You have to know history so you don't repeat it. Right, Drunk?
That's right.
You zoning
somehow
out?
it always gets repeated somehow.
Yeah, you know, history does always repeat it, right? I mean, look, here's an easy way. Look at movies. Anybody watch movies here? How often are it's the same movie but just a different name, different actors, and you know it's like very similar, right? You know,
Horror movie. There's a killer. Don't run upstairs. I'm gonna run upstairs.
Or like think of it, you know, in the old days they had you know, you had the Little Rascals. Now, more recently, you had what are those Rugrats? Or think of in the old days, you had the Three Stooges. We had Dumb and Dumber. You know, just it's all the same stuff, just repeating itself. Because there's only so many things. There's only so many variations in our world, right?
But I think it goes deeper than that. I think it. What is it? What's the thing with the stars aligning? Is that astrology?
Yes, the stars aligning is astrology.
Yeah. So I think there are certain points in time that have been documented that are when certain things align, then big things happen. I can't remember all the things that happened, but if you haven't heard of that, look into it.
Yeah. What's up, Indico? No, I mean,
Indico.
That's why, you know, I mean, everything he's saying, that's what they're trying to do right now, right? Capitalism is bad, right? Oh, you don't need to learn your history. Let's get rid of history. Let's destroy history, right? They're trying to just, they don't want us to know history because they want to do what they want to do. And if we know our history, then we're like, wait a minute. We've done this before and it didn't work out. So, yeah, Drunk Uncle's off today. So Drunk Uncle's been drinking all day. That's why he's Drunk Uncle, right? He wouldn't be Drunk Uncle if he didn't drink all day.
Saying.
All right, so yeah, listen.
Super serious.
Don't listen to your teachers. And speaking of what Julia said, that look, remember what that lady said, and the outgoing lady. She's like, I got my kids to do something one way, and they come home from school only being there 13 days. And are coming home with this shit that I don't fucking believe in and going against me, their fucking mother. Right? That teacher only had her daughter for 13 days and he destroyed, she said her daughter's 17. So in 13 days, one teacher destroyed 17 years of bringing up by a mother and a father. Just let that sink in for a second, folks. If you have kids, you gotta pay attention to what they're doing. You know, I know everybody hates helping their kids do their homework, right? You've been at work all day. You're like, I'm a parent as it is. I don't got time to sit down and do homework with my kids. But you need to, because then you can see what they're doing. If you sat down with your kids and you start seeing them writing stuff about going to an Antifa rally.
Thank you, Philip.
Right? Oh my gosh. Just imagine. You guys have to look out for your kids. Luckily, I don't have any kids, and I'm sad about that, but I don't have to worry about it. But you know, hey, you guys play the game. You had the fun. You got the kid with it, so make sure your kid is on the right track. Make sure you learned your mistakes so they don't have to follow in them, right? Isn't that what parents are supposed to do?
It takes two parents, not a village.
Yeah. She said it takes two parents and not a village.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
He's singing it. It takes two. Old School #1, I think that was on. Anyways, so you guys know Matt Gaetz. You know how they're saying they made a whole bunch of false claims about him. Well, it's come out that those claims were really false, and he was exonerated. And the Department of Justice's sex trafficking investigation has been shut down as the man who made the false allegations is now behind bars. So don't just read what the news tells you, folks. Just don't believe the news. Don't even believe me. If I say something, go and double check me. I'm not always right. Trunk's not always right. And the news is hardly ever right. I'm
I
just
knew
telling
it
you.
wasn't going anywhere when I first heard about it, like, oh, maybe like 2-3 months ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And all they were talking about, blah, 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 blah. And then it just kind of trailed off. I'm like, yep, probably nothing there.
Yeah. So anyway, so according to a newly unsealed indictment, the 62-year-old spread lies about Gates as a part of a complex scheme to defraud Gates' father of $25 million. Right? Oh no, money's bad. These freaking... And I bet you that guy's a socialist. Why would a socialist need $25 million, folks? Is he going to take that $25 million and go to the 130 or 331 million Americans and give us each a nickel or something like that? I doubt it. I bet you he keeps it all for himself. Just saying. Just saying. Why do socialists need, like, look at the people that do ransomware, right? All those computer hackers. What do they do with that money? They go buy themselves a Ferraris. The people at Google, have you ever gone to somebody from Google's house that's a higher up? All these people that say, oh, everybody should have equal money and get equal pay. I have a friend that lives in Los Altos Hills. When I go to his house, the guy next door is a project manager for Google. Every time I go there, he's got a new McLaren. A McLaren, which is like a $1 million car. Then the next day, he has a brand new Porsche. And then a couple weeks later, he's got a brand new Ferrari. And these are the people that are telling you that everybody should be equal. Look up their addresses. Do some research. Heck, I'll start doing it. We'll find out project managers at Google, and then we'll look up their houses. I won't give you the address, but I'll just show you the front of their houses. And you see these guys living in multi-million-dollar houses that are saying, oh, y'all got to make the same amount of money. Everybody should be equal.
Google?
Huh?
What does he do at Google?
He's a project manager at Google. Basically, he's just a boss. He's just a boss. He's one of those people, you ever have a boss to where you do all the work and your boss comes in you and they don't even know how to do your job and they're trying to tell you how to do your job and they don't know how to do your job? He's one of those kind of people. Making millions and millions of dollars a year. Living in a $20 million house, driving $1 million cars.
I was trying to figure out how he cycled through cars so fast. Like, oh, they just loan them to him for the day.
I say every week when I go out there, I go out there maybe once a year. I'm just, I exaggerate a little bit. But still, even getting a brand new Ferrari, a McLaren once every year, I mean, I can't even buy one Ferrari. Can you buy a Ferrari, Willie? Willow? No. Right?
Willie? Is that Willie?
Sorry, I'm tired, guys. It's been a long week. I'm moving and I've been getting stuff ready for Willow to stop by, and now we're doing more stuff and driving all night around San Francisco for you guys, having fun, showing Willow all the cool architectural stuff that she likes. And dragging her, I'm sure she was like, fuck, Eddie, let's go home already. But no, we went everywhere. I figured, we're there, we got to get it all done. I'm one of those people, I got to get everything done on my schedule. And I didn't have a schedule, but I made a schedule as we went along.
It's my schedule.
But until about 12:30 at night, we had like 70 people watching. So, or must have been doing something right. All right.
People like you driving in the car.
I think they do.
I've noticed that.
Some people say they like it because, like, I also, do say, hey, this is where this happened. And, oh, I went in that store one day and this happened to me over there. I don't know.
You're just going to have to, like, constantly clean your windshield.
I know. I got a dirty windshield. But you got to remember, so yesterday...
if you're going to be filming, you're going to have to constantly clean that shit.
Sheepdog, I'm moving with some family. My stepdad, he's been bugging me for a while to come stay with him because he's 86 years old and he wants somebody there. And I got a phone call with an offer for my house one day, and he was there with me, and I was like, no, I don't want to sell my house. And he said, well, why don't you find out what they're offering you? And I was like, all right. So they made me an offer, and I was like, yeah, that's not good enough. And I said, how about this? And so they paid me what I asked for my house. And I gotta be honest, for you, my house is kind of tore down. I bought a fixer-upper, thought I could fix it. My disability and my laziness sometimes got the best of me, and so it's just like I'm sick and tired of the holes in the walls, the little animals that sneak in and out of my house that aren't supposed to be here. So I said, you know what, I give up. And I'm going to start a fresh new life. So that's what I'm doing. Try something different. I'm gonna move out of a small house that's all tore up into, I might even buy a brand new trailer. I don't know. We'll have to see. Depends on how I feel. Right? Start fresh. There's too many memories in this piece of shit house. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So it's funny how we were in Sacramento today, but a family and friends of a dozen students from Sacramento have made desperate plea for help to ensure that their loved ones stuck in Afghanistan get home. Right? Oh yeah, it'll still be in the Central Valley. I'm just moving up the mountain, about 40 minutes up the mountain. I'm gonna be up by Bass Lake. I can say that. I don't care. You can't find my house. It's really hard to find. So I'll be up by Bass Lake. Let's see. The family and friends of two younger girls who traveled from California to Afghanistan in July have been doing everything they can to bring them home safely. But guess who's leaving them there? You got it right. Judge Joe Biden. We'd have to start calling him Judge Joe Biden because he just judges shit he doesn't even know anything about. Well, but that would make Judge Joe Brown look stupid. So I can't do that to him.
Yeah, I was about to say, who you talking about, Judge Joe Biden? Don't disrespect that name.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't have to pay sales tax on my house. Oh, you mean on the new trailer that I'm going to buy? Yeah, that's what my stepdad's like, you're going to pay a shitload of taxes. He said, you should go to another state and go buy that trailer. Anybody want to let me use their address in a state where there's no sales tax? Oregon. Anybody living in Oregon? Or where else? Texas? No, Texas has state sales tax. I wonder where else do they not have? Somebody let me borrow their address for a little bit.
I don't think Texas.
Oh, wait, I didn't say that, did I? I didn't say that. I'm joking around, folks. I'm not going to do that.
Maybe New Hampshire?
New Hampshire doesn't have sales tax? All right, so retired military leaders demand mass resignation.
Somewhere close to there, doesn't?
Yeah, I don't know. Mass resignation of Biden's team, Milley, Austin, Blinken, and Sullivan. I mean, we could have saw this coming. I mean, you leave all those military men and women. I don't know if there's women, but I'm going to say men and women just in case there was, right? They're to die. Then you let 13 of them die. And now they're leaving more people there. You know, the president is just a face, folks, for the most part, right? Except for President Trump. Because President Trump, he's like, no, it's going to be my way or the fucking highway. But in most instances, our president is just a face. You have all these people that are advisors that are supposed to advise the president on the best route to do things. Now, they're saying, all these people are saying, yeah, well, we told Biden to do this, but he didn't want to do it that way because he wanted to get it out by September 11th. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's your fucking job to make sure he does the right thing. That's why you're the advisors. So, yeah, it's your fault. Even if you told him not to do it a different way, it's still your fault.
I think I just noticed something.
What did you just notice?
So he wanted, what day is it right now? What's the date?
Today's September 1st.
September 1st.
Yeah.
Taliban told us to get out by
August 31st, yesterday.
Yeah. So Biden said, let's get out on September 11th. Like a fucking little, almost like a 20-year celebration.
Yeah, that's all he wanted to be able to say, I got everybody out on the anniversary.
Yeah. And then the Taliban upstepped him and said,
be out
nah,
by the 1st.
bitch, you get out earlier.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
And the little bitch said, okay.
Basically Stockton slapped that motherfucker.
Yeah, Stockton slapped him. So did you guys hear about this? A student killed in North Carolina high school shooting. A student killed, I guess. It just says student. Did you hear about this, Drunk? This is by you. And the suspect was taken into custody. Why are there all these mass school shootings? Do you think maybe because teachers are teaching them about Antifa? About how bad the government and capitalism is? Maybe that's why we've been having so many of these shootings over the last, what, 10, 12 years? When did the first one start? Like 12 years ago?
No, Winston-Salem, that's pretty close to me.
Yeah, it's in Winston-Salem?
Yeah,
so
that's why I'm heading down there.
At 12:10, they responded to reports of a shooting where they were informed that a student was wounded and a suspect also believed to be a student was on the loose. An emotional Winston-Salem police chief told reporters. Let's see. We have a mother and a family that will not be able to hug their child tonight. The student today in the shooting at Mount St. Harbor, or Mount Tabor High School, is William Chavez Maynard Miller Jr. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and in this difficult days to come. Are they saying who the shooter was? They're not going to say who it is. So it's definitely a teenager.
Yeah, doubt they can.
But how much you want to bet there's some teacher in there that was teaching that kid? Well, it's North Carolina. You think you got Antifa teachers in North Carolina?
Depends on where you're at. So Winston-Salem's a questionable area.
Is
so
it?
This is possible.
It's possible? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know. And it's funny how they teach people about all guns and capitalism are bad, but then they go shooting people. So Biden's Afghanistan speech was written poorly, even with the worst delivery, experts say. So the experts are bashing him. I was hoping they might say something out here. They're not. As a nation, we're mourning. We're seeking leadership. Let's see. Where's the war? I want to see where people's talking shit to him. Oh, it's all about Kaylee, my future ex-wife, Kaylee McEnany. And I don't know why I can't say her name. McEnany. I don't care. I'll just say the hot chick. How about that? You guys know she's hot.
Yeah, her last name doesn't matter if she's your future ex-wife.
Yeah, because her last name's gonna be Block, right? See, look, I did not want to get married again, but if I had a chance with Kaylee, yes, I would. Biden versus Biden. President takes new tone on Afghanistan compared to earlier in his career. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why. I'm not even gonna play that one because we were running late, and I got Willow sitting here, and I feel weird. Plus, I got work to do. The Biden administration has lost track of a third of the released migrant kids. You don't say. Who would have thunk it? Drunk Uncle was just like, right? Because all they do, they say, okay, what's your name? Okay, be back here on January 3rd for court. How many people don't show up to court when they just got a stupid ticket for driving too fast? Right? How many failure to appears are there on the docket for just people saying, oh, I don't want to pay my ticket. Uh-oh, she thought was going to fight me to the death for Kaylee. I think we're going to have to fight her husband, too. Does anybody know what her husband looks like?
Hey, but I got on the Irish hat, so that means I win automatically, right?
No. Nope.
Wow.
Okay, let's look up her husband. Let's see who her husband is. You know what? Oh, he's a baseball player. I didn't know that. He's a baseball player. Oh, for the New York Mets. Oh, man, that sucks. He could have been a Dodger at least. There you go, guys. That's her husband. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance. And I already don't have a chance, but I think that just made it even worse. She's like, you know what, Eddie? I've always wanted to date a crippled guy who drives a scooter that weighs 100 pounds more than he should. Right? Drunk Uncle, you still awake?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm here.
So, 12-state human trafficking sting frees 59 victims, including 2 minors. 102. There's only 59 victims, but 102 people were arrested. Wow. And CBP did it. So, what do you think they're going to be? So, if it's sex trafficking, what do you think there's more sex trafficker? What nation do you think they're from? Do you think they're going to be Latin people? Do you think they're going to be Asian people? Do you think they're going to be African American people? What do you think they're going to be? I used to be a plumber, yes. So let's see what it is. At least 12 state human. What do you think? What do you think? Human trafficking sting. You think it's going to be African American people, Latin people, Asian people? Because, you know, and here's why I asked this. Because think about this. The massage parlors, you always see them on TV shows and stuff. They're mostly Asian people. But now, when I drive up and down the strip or whatever down here, where there's all the hookers, and there's even one here, there's even one in my town, it's mostly African American people. Right? But then you hear about the people bringing across the kids from across the border from Mexico, so that would be Hispanic people. So that's why I'm wondering, what do you think it's going to be before I go read it?
You said human trafficking, right?
You think it's going to be Hispanic? Yeah, human trafficking. Willow thinks it's going to be mostly Hispanic people. I bet you it's 33% all the way across the board.
So when I think human trafficking, I think you've got to cross borders to do that.
Well, actually, if it's crossing borders, then you know I don't think the African American, because what the gang members in Fresno do is they find young girls that hate their mom, hate their dad. Here, I'll help you, honey. I'll get you some new clothes, and we'll do this. You just got to do this. So I think, and I'm not trying to be racist here. I'm just saying that's what the gangbangers that I've, you know, because we have a program here in Madera where we help out the prostitution people. And the people that are doing it through the gangs, they were just found local homegrown girls that were taken from their parents who said, I hate my mommy and daddy and I want to run away.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would be considered human trafficking where Border Patrol would come in. So I'm going to have to say it's going to be more Chinese and Hispanic. I'm going to say Chinese more or Asian more. Just because
I'm going to say Hispanic just because of our current situation.
Well, let's
just
see.
Gambling.
Okay, so it says exploitation and repeated victimization of our children and women and our men must end. Minnesota Bureau of Criminal. So all the way up in Minnesota, folks. So it's not just near the border. It says the states involved in the Operation United Front include Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Oklahoma. So it's all northern states. Oh, Tennessee and Texas. Okay. We know that all human trafficking transcends from county and state lines and multi-state efforts. But they don't say... Let's see if they say, are we going to know what creed they're from? It says that 1 in 4 victims of human trafficking or modern day slavery are children. 1 in 4 are children. 1 in 4, folks. They don't say, but I would have to guess it's going to be, because I've watched the videos from Ben going to the border. Everybody thinks, oh, it's just Mexican people coming across the border, and it's not. It's all races and creeds. So.
Oh, I remember watching that one video. We watched, I think it was like 30 people come across. And
most of them were from Haiti, right?
Yeah, I'm not being stereotypical, but I was just like, I seen 1 or 2 that looked like they were Mexican. Mm-hmm. But the rest did not seem like that they were coming from Mexico.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is, and I think I even asked in the chat, I was like, this is the Mexico border, right?
Yep.
So,
so speaking about bad California teachers, this California teacher removed the United States flag and then suggested that their students say the Pledge of Allegiance to the pride flag.
Oh, this bitch.
Now, you know, I have no trouble with gay and lesbian people. I don't care. If you want to be gay and lesbian and whatever you are, don't bother me none at all. You know, that's your business. What you do in your private bedroom is what you do in your private bedroom.
Oh, this bitch don't fit.
I don't think you need to sit there and go and teach kids, hey, you need a Pledge of Allegiance to become gay, lesbian, LGBTQ, the whole thing. So a California teacher who went viral after bragging in a TikTok video that she had taken down the American flag in her classroom because it made her feel uncomfortable, and suggested that her students should say the Pledge of Allegiance to a rainbow flag, has been removed from her classroom. Well, she deserves to be. What's up, Brad? She's been removed from the classroom and placed on administrative leave as our investigation continues. The teacher was identified as Kristen Pitson of Newport Mesa in Orange County. And Orange County, do you know Orange County is very conservative there? Very conservative there. That video, which was inaccessible on TikTok Wednesday, but has been preserved by the Twitter account of Libs of TikTok, lasts just under a minute and shows. Let's see, do they have the video? Let's go to Libs of TikTok. Hey, Paul, where's your brother Eric? He said he saw a whole bunch of videos of me on TikTok. I tried to find him today. I was just wondering how he found them.
TikTok on the clock.
Yeah, I don't know how to get around TikTok. I'm not a TikTok person. Hey, Panda Bear. Oh, now you come say hi to Dad? She gets spoiled by Willow, right? Willow's like the grandma. She comes to the house, she spoils the dogs, because you know what? What do they say about grandkids, you know? They're perfect, and then you can just give them right back.
Oh, yeah, you get the grandkids all hopped up on sugar and just give them back to the parents.
Yep. All right, here we go. Let's see. We got the video. Let me...
I always tell my class, stand if you feel like it, don't stand if you feel like it, say the words if you want, don't have to say the words. So my class decided to stand but not say the words. Totally fine. Except for the fact that my room does not have a flag. It used to be there. But I took it down during COVID because it made me uncomfortable. And I packed it away and I don't know where, and I haven't found it yet. But my kid today goes, hey, it's kind of weird that we just stand and then, you know, we say it to nothing. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I gotta find it. Like, I'm working on it. I got you. Ha ha ha. In the meantime, I tell this kid,
fake, right?
we do have a flag in the class that you can pledge your allegiance to. And he like looks around, he goes, oh, that one? Okay, so during third period, we have announcements, and they...
So funny.
This seems fake, though, to me. I wouldn't expect a teacher to... She's acting like a teeny bopper 14-year-old chick.
Because a lot of them are like 22, 23 years old. People aren't growing up that fast anymore.
Oh, this is disgusting, folks. I'll have to show you the video later, Willow. Because she couldn't hear it. I got, you know, not Richard Hertz. Was it Richard Hertz? No. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. But anyway, I have a second headphones. I'll have to plug them in for tomorrow night. So that way, when she wants to sit down, she can hear everything going on. Yeah. Minneapolis police chief outraged over the proposal to replace the police department. Yet the Democrats still remain divided. They're like, if I don't say that we got to get rid of the police officers, then all my voters are not going to vote for me because we're a whole bunch of liberals over here. But I really think that we should not get rid of the police department because they protect my ass. Oh my goodness. So they continue to feel the real from the killing of George Floyd. Real. Is that the right word for that? I don't know. Progressive Democrats, including Representative Ilhan Omar. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I did not see her when I was in Minneapolis. I don't know. I'm going to waste our time and space on Minneapolis. I've been there, and it was disgusting. I watched a whole bunch of white liberal women surround the black man and push him out of the way because they didn't want his voice to be heard because he was conservative, right? Hey, your girlfriend, drunk uncle AOC, she's defending Biden as the president. She's defending him.
Prettiest horse I've ever seen.
She said defended President Biden for his courageous decision to withdraw from Afghanistan. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know, withdrawing from Afghanistan is one thing, but withdrawing from Afghanistan properly is a different thing. Here you go. I'm going to play your video for you. Yeah, she's pretty, but she sure is dumber than a doorknob.
She's the prettiest horse I've ever seen.
Oh, the prettiest horse you've ever seen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's that girl from Sex and the City? They always say she looks like a horse, too.
Yeah.
Jessica, I can never remember her name. My ex-wife used to try and make me watch that show. That and RuPaul's Drag Race. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. RuPaul's Drag Race. The only one I liked was this one. She always played Judge Judy, or he played I don't know what. Because I try and play her rules, and I'd be like, "Oh, she's doing a good job," and they're like, He is not gay. You can't call him a she. I'm like, well, how do I know which one's gay and which one's not gay? They're all dressed up as women. They're not. We're not going to see this video for some reason. Text going on the internet. I might have to reload it. What's up, the bearded patriot? Oh well. No, I'm not gonna lie. You know, you guys know me. I like women with nice. I think she's a good-looking woman. I'm not gonna lie, but she's dumber than a doorknob.
Who, RuPaul?
No, RuPaul. Oh my! No, I'm talking about AOC. Oh, I thought they were gonna show. They were gonna show her talking. Yeah, that's probably a good thing because whenever she talks.
Yeah, I was about to say she's okay as long as she's not talking.
All I ever see is that video of her dancing on the roof where she's sticking out her breast assist the whole time. And you know me, my brain just goes away when I see nice breast assists. I'm a perv. What do you expect? But at least I admit it. And there you go, Antifa. Now you can tell everybody. Eddie talked about AOC's boobs.
And testicles.
Yeah. All right, woke New York City Democrat wants to make crime victims help their attackers. Wait a minute. So you're saying I'm walking down the street and I get attacked by a person, and instead of sending them to jail, you want me to go have lunch with them and hang out with them and help them out. Help them find a job. I think that's where they're going with this. That's what it sounds like where they're going with this, right?
I don't know.
It says, amid an increase in violent crimes and shootings in New York City, a candidate for public office wants victimized New Yorkers to bear the burden of the crimes against them. Her plan is to put forward by a socialist candidate a shoo-in to win the spot for city council. Let's see, would allow for victims of violent crimes to help their attackers in the name of restorative justice.
The what the fuck?
They want they would now wait. They don't want the victims, right, to do this. They're gonna allow the victims to help their attackers in the name of restorative justice. So the Democrats' woke 48-page manifesto would strip. Hold on, let me stop this.
Keep your head held high.
Stupid commercial. I was waiting for it.
High.
I don't know why my internet's so slow today.
And have faith that.
Just wait till I get up in the mountains, you guys. It's really gonna suck.
Faith that things can get better. Things can get better.
I hate these commercials. I'm gonna have to figure out something different when I get up in the mountains. I'll have to get up earlier. But it says, let's see, would strip the cops and the courts of some of their most basic law enforcement roles. Oh my freaking God!
That's what I would say to others.
Here we go. Let me hit this. It says, let's see, like sending violent perps to prison. Communities will be empowered to develop.
Positive. You may have HAE, but HAE does not have you.
I hope my reimagined story will help others.
See, every time I come up here, it won't let me do it now. There we go. Now it's paused. All right. It says, let's see, strategies to help heal wounds of violence rather than being forced.
Especially my family members with HAE. I want them to know.
Somebody does not want me to read this news article, do they?
Damn you, Morpheus! We haven't blamed the Matrix in a while.
I know it's the Matrix.
Tough, but so are you.
There we go. Now I watch myself turn the volume all the way down.
Is prescription medicine used to prevent
look, I turn the volume all the way down and it's still playing.
Angioedema, HAE, in people 12 years
It's Fox News messing with me because they know I always read their news.
is safe and effective in children under 12 years of age.
What if I hit this button right here?
Takhzyro may cause serious side effects, including allergic reactions. If you experience wheezing, difficulty breathing, chest tightness, fast heartbeat, faintness,
HAE may be tough.
There we go. Where the hell else is it playing now?
Lanadelumab Flyo.
Anyways, well, I was going to read it.
Get emergency help right away. The most common side HAE.
Shut up, drunk uncle. It's not even funny. Like,
cause serious side effects.
I know it's not, but
there we go. I finally got rid of it. I finally was able to get rid of it. I guess I opened up another.
Takhzyro injection site reactions. Pain experience. wheezing, redness and bruising,
you hear it? It keeps
and upper
coming back.
respiratory infection and headache. These are not all the possible side effects of Takhzyro.
I think I may have got rid of it this time. I should go to the next school board meeting. I would, maybe. So her plan titled A New Vision.
Takhzyro hasn't been studied in pregnant or breastfeeding women. Talk to your healthcare provider about the.
Let me do this. Let me restart the whole entire.
Come on now, you're fucking with me.
I am not.
Not even on hallucinogens.
This is the computer doing this. This is the computer doing this, not me.
Oh.
You know, here, let's close this one down. Okay, now where are you guys at? What are you guys seeing? Now you just see that.
Talking about some Matrix shit. What the fuck?
It's all your fault, drunk uncle.
Huh?
It's all your fault. I haven't blamed you for anything in a while. It's all your fault.
Always. It's always my
I know, and stock by the commercial, right? Okay, now let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can make it through here real quick. It says, communities will be empowered to develop individualized strategies to help wounds of violence rather than being forced to rely on policing and prisons of recourse. Let's see. Posits a scenario in which the victim of a violent mugging would be largely responsible for deciding the fate of their assailant. Oh, wait a minute. I like this part. Murder that motherfucker. Cut their hand off. Right? But the Kumbaya style idea doesn't include actually getting the assailant off the streets with the goal of protecting others to protect others. Examples of use. A person is beaten up, suffers a broken rib, and is robbed of his wallet. First, his needs are heard and affirmed. Oh, we need to hear your needs, Willow. You were robbed. What is your needs? Then he needs to work. So then he needs to work with the trained staff to develop a service and a healing plan. So this person's already been robbed of their wallet, beaten up, and then they have to go to a class to learn how to be nice to the person that just beat them up and stole their wallet. Uh-oh, Snooky's here. We're in trouble. Let's see. Then when he is ready, he participates in a restorative justice circles with a person who harmed him and their respective support system. He asks questions and gets answers. Okay, now here's the problem. So I bet you this lady right here.
Premium.
Oh my God, these fucking commercials. So this lady right here, probably, if you say, abortion is murder, and this lady's probably going to tell you, yeah, but what if the woman was raped? She doesn't want to have a baby and have to look at that baby for the rest of her life, reminding her she was raped. Which I can understand. But so you're telling me that a woman who was raped has to get rid of a baby because she doesn't want to look at it, but then you're going to force these people to have to sit there and go to a class and spend time with somebody who raped you? I think that's a lot worse, though, wouldn't you? Would you want, if you were raped by a person, would you want to go to lunch with them? To help them become a better person? It's not my job. That's why we hire cops. That's like you, drunk uncle, calling the plumber. Wait, hold on. This is like you calling a plumber and saying, hey, Mr. Plumber, I'm going to pay you $250 to come fix my plumbing. So I come over to fix their plumbing for $250. And I say, okay, here's what you do. You take that crescent wrench right there, and I want you to get under that sink and lay in that pool of water. Right? Would you do that? You wouldn't pay somebody $250 to do that. So why are we going to pay the cops to not work? And why would we want to do that's why we have cops, because we don't want their job. Right?
Y'all figure it out amongst yourselves.
Why do people pay you to make vape for them and create a cocktail of vape for them when they could do it themselves? Because they don't want to do it, right? Why do we have cops in America? Because we either can't protect ourselves or we don't want to have to put up with stupid idiots that say, those aren't my drugs. I didn't break into that place. I did not steal this wallet from Willow. It just ended up in my pocket.
Those are my friend's pants.
Yeah, those are my friend's pants, right?
Why's it got your ID in it? They borrowed my ID.
So they're saying, unless Miss Caban is running to represent the Twilight Zone, it sounds like she needs to participate in Restorative Reality Circle. It's not a plan for anything but total chaos, right? But that's the socialist way.
Okay, Snooky, here you go.
Drunk Uncle Snooky wants a piece of you. Snooky wants a piece of everybody, actually. Snooki, if you go to and look say Snooki has one of those, what do you call them, where you write your daily, what happens to your, yeah, if not a journal, a diary. I bet you if you look in Snooki's diary, you know, you see these 14-year-old girls and they have Heart Johnny and Heart Sebastian and Heart Randall or whatever. You know, they normally have one guy that they like. I remember one time looking at my ex-wife's journal, and it was, I love Eddie Block, Eddie Block, Eddie Block, Eddie Block, Eddie Block, like a million times, right? Snooki doesn't have just Eddie. She has Eddie Block. She has Drunk Uncle. She has Sheepdog Pleb. She has...
Oh, I see her be cheating on me in other chat rooms.
Oh, yeah. She's got only Mr. Bill's name in there. She's got Jeff Mack's name in there. Snooki's has every single guy you can imagine in her book. I'm not saying you're a slut, Snooki. I just say you got a lot of guys on your mind. I love you, Snooki. I'm just messing with you.
Mr. Bill's got them moves, though.
Oh, yeah, he does. You guys ever watch Mr. Bill do his dances? He does a pretty good job.
I didn't know about that until you told me, and then I stumbled across one. And he's just in the back, just doing his thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, get it, boy.
Oh, she thought Pleb says, I like Snooki. Hey, girl. There you go. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, Drunk Uncle, you were kind of on, you went to the chat when I was on DK Records the other night. Did you get to see what God Rides a Harley looks like? He actually showed his face.
I don't think so. No.
Just imagine Santa Claus on a Harley.
Awesome.
You know those guys with the white beard and the beard goes all the way down to here and the big old huge... That's God Rides a Harley. He totally fit his name. Except it should be Santa Rides a Harley.
Hell yeah.
So did you guys hear this? George Soros, who likes to give money to Antifa, is giving money to Gavin Newsom. Does that make Gavin Newsom Antifa? Bless you. I think it does.
How does this money get in? Okay, we got to do a deep dive into this guy eventually. I didn't think this guy was allowed in the United States.
I don't know. To be honest with you, is George Soros allowed in the United States? Where's Julius?
I don't think so. I don't think he's allowed in the United States. Like, everybody hates him, but how is his money getting here?
It's easy to send. Even if he's not allowed in the United States, it's easy to send money, bro.
Well, I know. Well, somebody needs to shut that shit down.
Man, Fox News is really fucking with us now.
Where the hell does he keep getting his money? That's a bigger question.
What's really funny is, how can somebody who's such a multi-billionaire actually be a liberal? How are rich people liberals? They want everybody to share the wealth, right?
Well, we know how he got his name. You know that, right?
No, how do we find his name? Bless you.
No, you know how he got his name, how he became even noteworthy.
He's banned from 7 countries. Okay, Willow looked it up.
No, Soros is Jewish, and he turned them into the Nazis during World War II.
He turned his own people into the Nazis during World War II. And yet he's all, oh my gosh.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
What's up, Mr. P Liar? Hold on, wait a minute. Just for this cartoon, we got to play this.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
Hey, wait a minute. Is Kim Tone, are you still in here? I'll play your song for you. I'm gonna take a little swig. Did you watch his video yesterday?
Whoa.
Yeah? Hey, Snookies, I'm going to be doing a nationwide trip. I got to come and find out. You're not a mod, Sheepdog? Hell, everybody's a mod in here. Let's see. Hold on. What am I doing? I don't want to put your user in timeout.
Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka.
Dude, what's this thing? Buy your own super chat. What does that mean? Does that mean I can pay for it? Why would I do that? All right.
Send myself a bunch of money. And
no, but did you see? Oh, sorry.
YouTube gonna take 30%.
YouTube takes a little more than 30%, I think. There you go. You got your wrench. Hey, but Drunk Uncle, did you see the new Steven Crowder video yesterday?
Maybe.
He's coming back September 7th.
Ooh.
And he played this. He'd play a few words from the Strange Animal song. Then he stopped. Then he played Strange Animal. Then he stopped. Then he played Strange Animal. Then he stopped.
Oh, you teasing me. You teasing me.
Yeah. You know, I should put out a Google alert for George Soros. You know what's funny, though? I still trip out because Julius put a Google alert on my name. And he gets them before I do. He'll send me a message. Eddie, there's a new news story about you. Damn, Julius. All right. China is not a threat. Because, you know, that's probably who's buying Hunter Biden.
How did I not see that video? I'm disappointed in myself. How did I not see that video?
He talks about the surgery, and he says, you know, I screwed up big time. I almost killed myself. You have to watch it.
And it was just released yesterday.
It was just released yesterday. I show it on here, but I got to get going.
I know.
Yeah, Sheepdog, well, you got one now, but you see, I like having Antifa in the chat room because they're talking shit, and then Drunk Uncle gets to talk shit back to them, and a lot of people have fun with them. That's why I don't really kick them out too much. Plus, I like to lie to Antifa. I don't get a penny for every time somebody writes something in here, but they're so stupid, half of them probably believe it, so it gets them to shut the fuck up.
Now, then you got the First Amendment. You know, they don't like it. But when they come in here, they expect it. So,
yeah.
Anyway, you know, you give it to them until they're just like, it puts a channel in jeopardy.
Yeah.
You know,
well, it
have
does.
fun with it.
No, you got if they start saying stuff like, you know, we've had people come in and say the N-word over and over again, or like,
then they just
you got to kick those guys out right away. But
yeah,
is he going to the Capitol September 18th? Fuck, that makes me want to go there now.
Who that?
I can't though. I got these little brass to take. I gotta move. That's like the day I'm moving, pretty much. Anyways, guys. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the show tonight. Cause Eddie's got some moving to do. Gonna hang out with Willow Pie. Cause she's like me. We sleep like 2 or 3 hours, then we do stuff. Then we sleep another 2 or 3 hours, then we do something. And it's been 2 or 3 hours.
So I'm gonna go over my notes.
Oh, that's right. You got some news. What's your news, Drunk? I'm sorry, I forgot, Drunk.
I'm not doing news. I'm doing headlines, and if you want to look them up, because
all right, let's hear them.
To get this stream ended as well, because I'm fucked up.
You're fucked up. I could hardly tell.
Yeah. Substitute teacher erases BLM off whiteboard and tells students about slavery. Hodge twins cover this and explain it all.
Okay, wait a minute. I got to stop you right there real quick. So a the teacher erases it off the white board.
Yeah.
Off of the white board.
Yeah, I know. They don't have chalkboards anymore. It's whiteboards.
I know, but I'm just saying it's funny how it's a white.
They bring that up too in the video.
Do they? Okay. Okay.
Hodge twins. That's a damn good show.
Go check out the Hodge twins. They talk about it.
Oh yeah. Antifa attacks mandatory mask protesters. That's from Tim Pool. And these are just highlights. You want to look into them. Whatever. I'm not going into any detail. Dabs are awesome. Do dabs on camera. Oh, okay. We already did that.
Drunk Uncle's trying to read headlines, and he's like, dabs are awesome. Make sure you do a dab on camera. He's reading his note to himself. That's how high Drunk Uncle is. He's high and drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Gold Star families walk out on Biden. Liberal hive mind.
Yeah.
Texas passes heartbeat bill.
Hell yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, Tim Pool.
That means the minute the baby has a heartbeat, you cannot get an abortion.
Shit. My fucking thing just went down. Okay. Biden leaves at least 24 American students stranded in Afghanistan. Salty cracker.
Okay.
Did we cover that? The student?
Yeah, I think those are those Sacramento students, but yeah.
Okay. Wax lace joint. We covered that.
Yeah, you showed us your wax lace joint.
Yeah.
Which he said didn't work very well.
Funeral dad said that Biden checked his watch 13 times. You know that video that we watched?
They only showed it one time, so he checked his thing 13 times, his watch.
This was the guy that was there. It was his son that was being pulled out of the, he said every time that one of those every time a casket came out, he checked his watch.
Bullshit.
Then the funeral mom tells him off, which means that's Biden. Liberal hive mind. Tied to note above.
Just real quick, guys. So you know what? Here's what I'm going to say. You guys are all saying, what? Snooki, I thought you were a woman. What does it really matter? Guys, gals, whatever you are in here, what is the chance that you're really going to meet the person in that chat room? What does it matter if they're a girl or a guy? If they're flirting with you and they're making you blush, then just take it. And that's what she said. Willow said Willow's like, where did you get that? That what she said from? Like, you never watched The Office? I should make her watch at least one episode of The Office tonight.
But Willow, you're a Trailer Park Boys fan, right?
Yeah, she loves the Trailer Park Boys.
All right, trade episode for episode. Who's the microphone assassin?
Who's the microphone assassin? She doesn't know. Actually, some people have some questions for Willow, so I'm going to switch seats with her for a few minutes before we go. They said before I go, I got to let you back in the chair again.
I only got a few more.
Well, okay, I'll wait for you to read them, drunk.
Okay. People are regretting voting for Biden. Twitter trend, Tim Pool. My future ex-girlfriend, Lauren Poperet, calls for Kamala's impeachment over not using the 21st Amendment.
Future ex, too.
Or 25th. High school teacher exposed Antifa. Okay.
I will put you through that fucking wall.
That's what I want to do to that teacher.
And I'm done. Boom. If you want to look those things up, look them up, peoples. What's up?
All right, guys. Hold on. Here's Willow. Because a lot of you guys didn't get to ask Willow questions earlier. You might not have been here earlier. So we're going to put Willow back in the hot seat for a minute or two.
Hot seat?
Let me put this up here so she can see what she's looking at. And you guys can actually see Willow. And she's going to take the seat. Ooh. Switch positions.
What's that juice there?
I got it. I got your juice.
Hello.
Remix.
Oh my God. I can hear him.
Oh, you can hear drunk? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's loud, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
Hi.
deaf.
How's everybody doing out there? Hey, I wanted to say thank you for everybody who donated. That was really super cool tonight. You guys, really, it's appreciated. Yeah, super thumbs up. Appreciate it so much. So, anyway, we're going to probably, I don't know what we're doing tonight. Probably packing a little bit.
We're going to get back to work, I think. I don't know.
A little more work and maybe take a drive or something. Who knows?
I'm going to make her watch an episode of The Office.
And make him watch some Trailer Park Boy. You don't know who the microphone assassin is?
No, I don't, but I watched Trailer Park Boys. Was he from that show? No,
Yes.
he was?
J-R-O-C, baby. J-Rock. J-Rock.
No. I know J-Rock.
Yeah, the microphone. Who's the microphone assassin? That's what's that? Season 3, episode 2.
The Bubbles. You know Bubbles, right?
Right.
Is that J-Rock?
No, J-Rock's the blonde little wannabe rocker, punk rocker. What? No, he's rapper. Yeah.
Willow, you remember the episode where they had a rap concert at J-Rock's house and they caught him getting change in his room?
No, I don't remember that. Shit.
Oh, goodness.
No, I have to go back and watch that one.
It's Who is the Mic? That's my favorite Trailer Park Boys episode ever. It's called Who's the Microphone Assassin?
Yeah, I'll have to watch that one.
I think it's season 3.
Trey probably knows that one.
2 or something like that.
So how's everybody doing out there? Guess we're gonna.
They said you got a good
cut,
voice for books.
Cut out. Oh, for audiobooks. Cool. I could do that. Let's see.
You guys got some questions for Willow?
Thank you. Thank you. That's awfully sweet. You guys. Nobody's got any questions? We're gonna probably just head out of here, I guess.
How much y'all got done for the day?
I've never seen prize racing
we could have got done more, I could say. But
yeah,
we'll try and knock a little bit more out tonight.
She's hanging out with Donald J. Trump here, huh?
I'm hanging out with all of them.
He's not pulling his weight by packing up stuff, ain't he?
He's doing good. Oh, that dog boy, he's a slobberer. I gotta carry a towel with me. he likes it. There he goes. Here he comes. Hey, assistant. How you doing? You guys gonna say goodnight? Can you say goodnight? Hey.
What about the Browners? How's the Browners in real life?
She's sleeping. Where is everybody? Sugar? There's Sugar and
Brownie's back here behind me.
What's the other one again?
Sugar and Panda.
Panda, yes. They're down here. 4 dogs. I have 3, but I have one that doesn't really count. She's like an 1/8 of a dog. No, I don't wear a ring on my finger. My Trade and I, we have a machine shop, and I'm always afraid of getting my fingers caught in something, you know, tooling on it.
That's the teeth that bit the FBI.
Smash my finger, ripping my finger off, so I don't wear it, but it's at home in a safe spot.
You'd be amazed on how many wedded couples, especially, I guess, people that work in, hard labor, that do not wear their wedding band, but they're happily married.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with Willow because her husband is huge.
He's pretty big.
I've met him.
He's pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they are very happily married, and being there with their wife and still, not have that wedding band on. I thought that was always odd, but I've grown to figure it out over the past few years.
Yeah, he actually had an accident with his ring and had to cut it off. It got pinched or smashed, or his finger. So that kind of scared the crap out of me. So I took mine off, and I just, like if we go on a special occasion or something, I'll put them on. But
right.
Yeah, they're safe though. But we've been married. Oh my. Oh shoot. Oh crap. I forgot how long. It's been, I think, 28 years. 28 or 29 years now. So we've been together 33. Yep, he's a good guy. He's cool. He's gonna do some really neat stuff to Eddie's
Her husband's
scooter.
an awesome guy.
He really enjoys fishing, from what I understand.
Oh my god! Yeah, the salmon are in right now too. So he's out there a lot. I think he's.
How big are the salmon where you're at?
Well, yesterday, correct me if I'm wrong, Trade. If he was loading his boat a few minutes ago. So I think yesterday's was 17 inches, and the day before was a little bigger than that. Pretty good size salmon. A little smaller than that. Yeah. But yeah, I think shoot, I don't know. I think we're up to like, I could be wrong, 6 or 7 salmon in the last week and a half. So
I like me some salmon.
Yeah.
I like blackened salmon.
I'll bring you some. I can it though. I like to can it though, so it tastes better that way for me.
She also gave me some good strawberries and bananas and kiwi today, but they're freeze dried.
I freeze dry our fruit and stuff. Yeah, it's the only way I get Trade to eat that. Yeah, I bought a freeze dryer quite a few years ago. I just love it. It's really cool. So, anyway, I guess
you done?
We're ready.
Okay,
I guess we're ready. Everybody, say goodnight.
All right.
You gonna end the show for me?
No. Thank you, Nicole. Thanks, you guys. You have a good night. And for the donations, thank you so much. It was super cool. Okay, hang on.
See, it's not that bad. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, last night she was like, Eddie, how do you keep up with all the chat? I'm like, I really don't. I do my best.
Yeah.
Right? Even and drunk uncle, he's you know, we can't see everything going by, so if we miss your chat, don't say get off. They always ignore me because we don't. Uh-oh, she lost her phone.
Literally, if I mean, I can't even guarantee it if you actually tag my name into it. Because if you just write drunk or uncle, it doesn't pop up in orange.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Well, you know what the biggest problem is if you're on your phone or your iPad, you have to type out the whole entire name perfectly in order to be able to tag somebody.
I know that sucks. It seems to be the only way it like really works is on a laptop because you can just type in at and the first part of it. And
the first I gotta type in is the first 2 letters, and you're good to go.
Yep.
Right on, guys. All right, so drunk, you got something to say?
Dumbass.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. It's gonna be another short show tonight, but you know tomorrow it'll be a longer show. Kind of. It'll be 2 shows. We're gonna have the Drunken Eddie show, doing the news, and then about half an hour after that, we're gonna have the Eddie and Willow show at the bar with Titty 1 and Titty 2.
Woo!
Right?
Get her done.
Who knows? It's still early. I might even take Willow to go get some Baskin Robbins.
Might as well go see Titty 1 and Titty 2.
Yeah, we're gonna go tomorrow night. I don't know if they work tonight. I always go on Thursday nights, right? I think it's Thursday nights I always go. We'll go Thursday night. Donnie, stop slobbering on people. All right, guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you. I saw a lot of donations coming through today. It was nice to see that. Thank you guys very much. We appreciate that. That helps, especially when I'm getting my new toy in tomorrow. It wasn't cheap, so you guys just helped me pay for that little toy. So, all right, guys. You guys have a good night. I appreciate it. And I shouldn't say you pay for my toy. That's something I bought to help out the channel. But you guys are helping me out big time.
Adios, donkey. Adios, bread.
Right on, guys. Talk to you later.